Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's show. This is historic. This is episode number 250. Thank you very much for joining us on this most auspicious of occasions.
Wow.
We are the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox One community. Nobody does it better. Nobody's hotter. Nobody
It's higher,
has...
like Jordan.
Nobody's higher. Jordan came to the show a little bit high today. High on life. He just... Say something, Jordan.
Hello.
See
See what we mean?
See what we mean?
He's out there.
This is what we deal with every single day. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, as always. I'm joined by the bros, the XoneBros. It's Mr. McSpicy.
Howdy.
Jordan the man.
Hello.
And I am X1. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a great week of gaming. It's been a long 250 episodes. Long, but good. Hashtag that's what she said.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
That was very good.
Oh, thank you very
Long.
much. I didn't even realize it was the 250 episode, even as I wrote the number 250.
It's a landmark. That's big.
We're halfway to 500.
Woo. Oh, my gosh. We're actually a quarter from 1,000.
Woo!
That's pretty big stuff.
That is big
That's
stuff.
big time. That's big time.
If you've been with us on this journey from the beginning, thank you. Thank you for all your support. If you haven't, come join us over on Mixer.
If you haven't, you're listening to us, so... Oh.
If you've not been here since the beginning, or you've not joined us live on Mixer, we have a pre-show and post-show party. So come join us. It's a good time.
You can sit there and... The beginning of the first 40 minutes is me figuring out tech problems.
Yeah, which we do have some in honor of the 250th episode.
Yeah.
We've got some sweet new videos that are like nice little transitions. It's high quality stuff.
The production value increases every week. That's what I like
Increases,
to...
absolutely, yes.
But no one knows that's listening. We just sound sexy. Boom.
Boom. There it is. Hear that sexy voice right there.
That's really good, yeah. Oh, that's good.
We have a lot to talk about. Before we get into it, real quick, I do want to say, if you do want to support the show, there are a couple ways you can do that. You can do that over our Patreon. Next week, we're going to actually have our Patreon drawing, our monthly one, and we have new producer credits. We've got a couple new producers. Well, actually, we got a lot of new producers, so there's going to be a lot of new producer credits. If you are a producer and would like your credit changed, DM McSpicy
On
Discord.
Yeah.
Discord. Just send
The
him a...
decor.
And give me something you like.
Yeah, now you got to do this by Wednesday. If you're listening to this after Wednesday,
The deadline.
You could try to squeeze it in, but it might be too late because it takes a lot of work to get those sweet, sultry producer credits.
Yeah. They're good though.
Done.
If you ever want to be tempted to support us on Patreon, come to the live show at the credits and you'll be like, "Oh, dang."
Yeah, and our new one,
They're fun.
Our new producers, welcome. Thank you for your support.
That's next week?
They'll be in next week. The new credits.
Yeah.
That's right. Also, another way you can support the show is by subscribing to us over on Mixer. If you subscribe to us on Mixer and you stay in chat, we have a 24-hour stream that we run. If you didn't know we had a 24-hour stream, well, guess what? We do. So there you go. You can come watch all the podcasts there. But if you are subscribed to us, you get bonus sparks for subscribing to us by staying in the channel, and you get 100 sparks a minute, which equals 1,000,000 sparks a week. Those sparks can be donated to us or to any creator that you support, and it helps us.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Anthem. It's the big game.
Yeah. I've been playing it.
Been playing it a lot.
Jordan's been playing it more than me.
Last week was more of a first impressions that we went through. We kind of had just jumped into it. In fact, that was the day that it released. Jordan took the day off. But we are a week now. Some of us, i.e. like our little brother Jonathan, has started even endgame stuff. He's level 30. He's maxed out.
Yeah.
But we've had time to jump in fully. Do we still like Anthem? Because this game got hammered by the critics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Were the critics correct? Are they still wrong? Is it biased? Last week we felt they were biased. Now that we're in a week, we're in deep, we're in the weeds. How do we feel? Let's start with Jordan.
I like it.
Like as much as you did last week, has it waned or has it increased in passion?
It has increased.
Ooh, baby! Now, what is it that has really stood out to you now that you're a week in?
No, it's really fun. I mean, it keeps getting fun.
It's the game that keeps giving.
Yeah. No, they've come out with 2 patches since we last spoke.
Didn't they change the loot tables and everything?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, they just were like, hey,
The higher
loot tables.
Yeah, the higher end loot tables. Now
yeah, they changed the way like Masterworks,
less lower gear.
Masterworks and what was the other
Inscriptions.
thing? Inscriptions, that was, yeah. Masterworks and Inscriptions, they changed that. So, But no, it's a lot of fun. I've been doing all the challenges with my guns and stuff like that. The missions are fun, flying around. It's just good. It's a good game. The dungeon was fun.
Yeah,
Stronghold.
Yeah, there's a lot to keep you busy.
Yeah.
Which I really
Main
appreciate.
stories.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I will admit, I wish the main story was a little bit more
What's the word he's thinking of?
BioWare.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
want-
So I mean,
wanna-
no. I'm not saying like,
You want to be able to woo the blue girl.
yeah.
you want to be
no.
able to do what you
No,
want.
I mean, I know you can't be like as crazy in depth. All these choices, like the choices, don't even really bother me. I mean, you either basically, I think we talked about this last night when I was streaming it, but basically, like left triggers be nice and right triggers be blunt, right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what it is. But I feel like either one you do, it kind of comes to the same conclusion. Which that's not really.
That's not very BioWare-y.
No, and that's not really what I'm upset with because it's a live service. It's a kind of a MMO. You can't have like 10 different storylines going on with 10 different players. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got to have that same universal story.
Sure.
But it just doesn't feel as in depth. Let's say this.
Okay.
Let's say you
Say
take let's take any BioWare game. Let's just take Mass Effect, right? If you took out all the the choices between characters, the story itself is still pretty in depth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just kind of thought the story would be. I just wish it was a little bit more in depth. And I know, I mean, it is good. I mean, I can still read all the lore in game,
Yeah.
which is good.
No, yeah. Well, that's...
But it like it was a good story, but it just seemed like it was there to get me to the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I haven't seen it yet because I've almost beaten the game, the main story, right? Because I was just leveling up. But I hear there is a little bit of a cliffhanger there at the end.
You've not
right
yet
after the
made
credits,
it to the
yeah.
very, very end.
Not yet. So, but I hear
Nick
there's
Spicy, do you
something of a
agree?
cliffhanger.
Do you agree with Jordan about the story aspect of the game?
Well, yeah, and he makes good points. Like, I just know that I had a good time with Jack. Do you remember the Jack was the Mass Effect? I think that her name was Jack. Who was the bald? She had tattoos everywhere, and she had all the power.
In Mass Effect Andromeda or
Mass
1 through
Effect
3?
2?
Oh, okay, I have no
Was
idea.
that people in chat can tell you, but I had a good time underneath those stairs.
But even like if you take all
Just
that
tell you.
away in Mass Effect, so say you take away all the player
Jack,
choice
yeah,
of
thank
Mass
you.
Effect, right?
It was Jack. Yeah.
All the player choice of Mass Effect is taken away. You still have the interesting story of the alien race. I call them the Reavers because they remind me of the Reavers from Firefly.
Are you talking about crab people?
No, remember, isn't there an alien race that's just like there to take over the world? They're just crazy.
In Firefly? Oh yeah, the Reavers.
Reavers,
Yeah.
Aren't they in Mass Effect just called something different?
They're not the Scorpion dudes. They're not. I guess.
Aren't they like the main bad guy that you're? Oh, are they the crab people?
Crab
Okay.
people with sunglasses.
Well, actually, that explains a lot because there are crab people in Anthem.
The story just came together for Jordan right there.
Mind blown.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No, so the story itself is good. It's a good overarching story. I just thought it would be presented differently, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know quite how to explain it.
Well, you take a Mass Effect game.
Oh, see, there you go. Mass Effect Fortnite, the Reavers. I thought they were the Reavers.
Yeah. Well, in Mass Effect, you had like 4 choices per character, and you could really piss them off, and then they wouldn't care to, they were there just because, and they hated you, and they wouldn't talk to you. Or you could try to say the right things, and it was almost a game within a game to get emotionally involved with these characters, which is... I think Mass Effect was one of the first games to ever do something
Well,
like
then going
that.
from 1 to 2, your choices mattered and stuff. And maybe that's why it was so much more in depth. Because, like I said, if you take away all the player choice in Mass Effect, I still feel like the story is more in depth. But maybe that's just kind of how it is because when you're making all those choices, you have to have that extra layer of depth.
I gotta say though, I'm impressed with the voice acting. I feel like the characters can be funny, and I laugh at those characters, and they can be serious.
Have you met the guy that stands between the 2 doors? That guy's hilarious.
The guy that stands between in the tower area?
Yeah, he said that you... I don't know if I can say it on stream.
Say it.
He said that you ate a body part of a bug. That guy.
I don't remember that guy.
And then you were like, no, but you could tell him I ate a venom sack or whatever. You remember that guy? He's like right in the middle of the in the middle of the 2 doors. That guy's hilarious. He's kind of a douche, but he's hilarious.
the rumor guy.
Yeah, that guy. There you go.
He's like, I heard this and I heard that, and you're like, no, and he's like, okay, we're best friends. We're besties. Have you met him?
No.
He's funny.
He's actually a really funny
He's
guy.
kind of a douche, but he's hilarious.
Have you met the janitor?
No, have you met the old man? I think I insulted him.
The old man.
I didn't mean to. I just told him the truth.
The janitor like really wants to change the laws for janitors. I'm with him. I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Janitors unionize.
Yeah.
It's totally.
Janitors unite.
Have you met the crazy lady in the main area? And she eventually thinks that you're her son.
Hey, are we spoiling? Is this spoiling?
Oh, is this spoiler?
No, I don't think this is spoilers. No.
Yeah, just talking to people. No, have you met the crazy lady that thinks you're her son? That lady made me sad.
The crazy lady that thinks...
You would know. You would know if you met her. Yeah. I felt bad. I was kind of mean to her.
Okay. Well, what I'm trying to say, so I don't want to drag this on forever. What I'm trying to say is I really still think that there is good story. I think they give you the choice to experience more of the story.
Sure.
And they give players the choice to skip it if they want. And they have both sides. They lean towards just skipping, because I know Jono just skipped everything and then went later to start talking to people once he had time.
Okay.
He felt like he didn't have time.
Oh, he powered. Yeah,
leveled. He powered.
Oh, are you talking about talking in the main section?
Yeah, in the tower, you walk around and talk to people. They
fort.
give you plenty of story and lore. They have codex option things lying around,
and maybe that was I don't mind the codex because it's basically the glossary of the journal, right? Because I've actually been reading through it and there's a lot of interesting things. But maybe it's the talking to people. Maybe if that was just presented differently.
Well,
I guess
if it was Mass Effect, they'd give you 4 or 5 options to say something.
Well,
right?
I meant
this is
maybe
just left or right.
I don't know. How do you present that differently?
I've noticed some people prefer to be talked to bluntly, and some people prefer to be politely talked to, because if you say the right things, you get more points for whatever faction they are. Have you noticed that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, and
one time I got points for all 3 factions.
You are the
You're
man.
the man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
You're a persuasive
The
hombre.
charisma stat.
Ooh. Wow.
Well done.
You're-
Hey, let me ask you this then. If this didn't have BioWare behind it, this was not a BioWare game, would you have any complaint about the story?
Well, probably not, because say it was some no-name
BioWare
Joe.
comes with expectations of a style of story that this isn't fully lived up to.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean,
As far as choices and decisions.
It's just like when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out. You have an expectation of what it's going to be because of the pedigree of before, right? The previous games, right?
Well, you know what you're getting, because as a title. This is BioWare's not done a game like this before.
Yeah, but it's BioWare, so you're expecting good. And the story is good. I like it. I like the lore. I almost I don't know. Maybe I'm just more of a cutscene guy, because I really enjoyed the cutscenes. Maybe I just need more cutscenes. And after playing Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy,
you've been playing Kingdom
that's
Hearts.
a lot of cutscenes.
When the cutscenes are 20 minutes plus long,
3 hours of cutscenes. Sit back.
It's story, man.
Let's get to a question Pokefraud wrote in, and McSpicy, I want to get your thoughts on this question before.
What do you think?
before he asks it,
Before I ask
I
it.
think it's a great
Well,
question.
before we get to that question, though, I do want to announce our 5-year anniversary is March 22nd.
Oh,
We've been doing this show for 5
5 years. Can you believe that? 5 years.
We're gonna get a cake.
I look 5 years older. I'm freaking hideous.
Someone's gonna pop out
I
of
used to
it.
be a lot better looking.
Yeah, that's
Pop out of
true.
it.
I can vouch for that.
Anyways, for our 5-year anniversary, we thought, what could we do? And we've decided what we're going to do is March 22nd. It's a Friday. It's the same time that we normally record the show. We are going. Are you ready for it? Wait for it. Yes, that's right. We're going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
No, we're not really. No, we're doing an 8-hour couch cast. Come join us. 8 hours. Friday, March 22nd. We'll be here all day, and we'll go from the couch cast straight into the podcast. Stay tuned. We'll announce what games to be expected, what fun activities to expect during that 8-hour couch cast. But join us for the celebration Friday, March 22nd. We will do an 8-hour all-day couch cast, followed swiftly by the podcast.
By the podcast, when we'll be completely drained.
Completely drained.
And we'll be...
running on fumes,
it'll
but
be
it will
good.
be amazing. So stay tuned for that. So Jade, our Pokefraud writes in. Pokefraud writes in and says, I recently read a post on Reddit from Diablo 3 designer Travis Day giving his opinion on what needs to be fixed with Anthem and his suggestions on how he would do it. It's a great read. It's been 1 week. What do you or don't you like about Anthem? We kind of covered that already, but here's the question.
Well, I haven't covered some things I don't like.
Okay, but here
that whole section was Jordan complaining about the story.
Well, I wasn't complaining. I just said I thought it would be. I like the story.
Okay, so let's get to spicy, especially this part. What would you like to see changed, added, or removed? Pokefraud says my dislike is with the loading screens going in
he
and
took
out.
mine.
Yeah, going in and out of the forge. I like the Monster Hunter changed loadouts between between mission style, and I would like to see a ping system and an ability to
Well, I
set
think everybody
waypoints
would like to see the new ping system.
on the map. McSpicy, likes, dislikes, and what would you change or add to the game?
Well, they're like currently right now, some of my guns that I'm working on the challenges don't update for some strange reason. Some of the challenges are worded oddly.
They're confusing?
They're confusing.
It's part of the lore.
It's part of the lore, I guess.
Yeah.
I was trying to do multi-kills, okay, for example, for one of my... Oh, it was one of actually the missions.
Was it the one when you were doing it with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do the multi-kills. Multi-kill, it just says you need to do multi-kills in a mission. That's basically all it says. In my head, multi-kill means killing 2 or 3 or 4 people at once or something, right?
Yeah.
No, it's you have to kill 10 people.
8 people within 10 seconds.
Or 8 people within 10 seconds. They don't say that in the challenge itself.
Oh, you got to go look that up.
I was like for an hour trying to get these multi-kills, and I'm like, it's not updating. It's not updating. Which makes me think that some of the challenges that aren't updating are read or written kind of confusing. But it's a gun, and it says get 50 kills, and I've been stuck on 48 for 3 days, and I've been using this gun, only this gun.
Do you know how to...
I'm pretty sure I've killed 2 people.
So you think there's like a sentence missing?
Are you playing with other people's or solo?
I'm doing both.
Okay. Do you know how to tell when the kill is yours?
The X.
Yeah, the big... Okay.
I'm telling you, Jordan.
Yeah, you got to...
I have killed 2 people in the, 20 missions I've ran?
Yeah.
There's a pretty good chance that I have killed 2. I'm on 48 of this gun that I want to rock for a long time, and I cannot progress this challenge because it's not updated.
So you think this challenge is probably missing a sentence like kill 50 people with this gun?
I think this one's
and
glitched.
the last 2 have to be bosses.
The multi-kill was written incorrectly. I have gotten this challenge completed on other weapons. It's simply you kill people with this gun 50 times.
Okay.
So
So some
people,
of
What
you
gun?
kill crab people.
So some
with
of
sunglasses.
the challenges glitched for you is something
That's kind of frustrating.
A complaint, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of frustrating.
Anything else?
Obviously, the loading screen in the Forge confuses me. I get baffled when I go to press the button to try it. Why is there? I wonder why there's a loading screen
why
there
they
in
put
the
one there.
first place. Is it going to a different
Server
or something? I don't know. It's a strange loading section. The loading. I noticed the loading screens initially were along on the home screen going into the game, but it feels like that's a lot faster now. But still, it's loading screens are kind of monotonous. You know, you're used to them. You got to deal with them, but it's like
too many.
It's in the face of you when you're trying to go into the Forge or certain things, and then there's a loading screen, and then it takes you out. And they're not long loading screens into the Forge. Just the fact that it's every time.
It kind of takes immersion away.
It's like
from
going
it.
to orbit and back.
It's like going. Well, yeah, Destiny had no loading screens. Just a ship flying for 25 seconds,
which wasn't a loading screen.
Yeah. So anyways, I mean that obviously the ping system's a great thing, but I mean
Every
Apex,
game should have that. Even single player games.
Yeah, Apex came out with that a month ago now, and
Well, Fortnite just added a ping system, a very simplified version, but it's there, it's live.
Awesome.
So everyone's going to do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, now everybody's going to do it.
Well, when Fortnite's so crazy how quick they
Well,
can
it's super
turn
simplified,
things
though.
around.
It's basically like there's something, like there's no audio with it, and you can only do chests and something else, chests and
Something
loot,
weird.
maybe. But you can't do people.
Chest
you can't
and
do,
trees.
Chest and trees, yeah, no, it is. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, other things. I mean, those are just like kind of quality of life improvements. The overall game I love, and this may not sound like a lot, but to me it is. I have an Overwatch itch right now that I'm scratching, and usually when I get that itch, I don't play anything but Overwatch.
You bounce.
Yeah, I just turn the world off. Some of the things that got me excited was the Overwatch League is going on right now, which I watch that all the time. It's fun to watch those pros play, and that gets me involved too. They just announced a new character to Overwatch, which is probably in the news. I don't know, but
Yeah, Baptiste.
he's a new support character. And
Jean-Baptiste.
Yeah, so I get excited, and then I get that itch to just play that game. It's really comfortable to come home to Overwatch, you know. But that said, I've been playing Overwatch for an hour, and then I've been moving over to play like an hour and a half to 2 hours
Of Anthem?
Of Anthem. for my gaming part of the day that I do, right? So,
where are you at in the story wise? Do you feel like because you kind of know when you're getting to that final arc? Do you feel like you're there yet? Because we haven't played together in like 3 days, 4 days.
I'm sure you're way farther than me.
I'm on the last stretch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to say. Oh, I can say something. There's a mission called Triple Threat that it says. Complete triple threat. This is another weirdly worded thing. Okay,
yep.
Complete this mission, triple threat, and then this X item that you can craft will be way cheaper. Well, I checked before and after, and the price stayed the same. Once I finished triple threat, and then I was like, okay, I guess it didn't update. Well, that mission is like It's like an overall chapter.
Yeah,
they don't say it's a chapter. Your first mission in that chapter is triple threat, and then I had to do like 4 other things, and then it finally said triple threat is finished. What bugs me is I went ahead and bought it because I thought it was glitched, but it was just worded incorrectly, so I lost a lot
spell check. Someone needs to
how much
comprehension check.
Wait a minute, how much did you spend?
It was 100 of like all of them, but blue and blue. What do they call those things? You have green, blue, common. It was 10.
10
blue.
Of each of them?
No, it was 100 of each, and then 10 of blue. Which
when you made that X item, didn't you only need corium?
No, because I got corium in the mission. It said if you finish this mission and this mission, it'll be significantly cheaper. I finished both, which gave me the corium. But no, when you craft the item, it actually takes your materials.
Oh, I must have had it. I don't know if
you probably finished triple threat before you did it.
Because mine was weird because it said either complete triple threat or something. What the other mission, and I had completed the other mission, but it didn't let me make that X item, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, let me complete triple threat. So I actually had to go through and complete all the triple threat, and then I thought that I only spent 3 corium, but honestly, I probably really wasn't looking at the screen. And I got so much materials anyway.
Yeah, in the scheme of things, it's probably not a lot. It's just a drop in the pond.
This is a little frustration.
But it
should be clear.
It was worded in a way that it didn't say the chapter triple threat or completely finish all the quests. Or
they should have said
all the missions
in
the quest line triple threat. Yeah, something. But anyways, so there's the writer that they got, kind of probably an intern to type all this up. I don't know.
So let me ask you, do you feel at this point, we talked about it last week, we felt the reviews were biased. Are they still biased in your opinion? Are they still incorrect? The overall, the reviews, especially that really hammered that game, gave it 6s. What is your opinion still very high of the game?
Yeah, it is still high. I really like this
I love
game.
the game. I haven't completed Kingdom Hearts 3 because I've been playing this game.
The problem with kind of the media universe.
You mentioned last week you felt that they gave it a bad review for clickbait.
No, yeah, and that's the problem with the whole how it works right now. They have a story. I'm sure they want to tell the truth. I'm sure it's like journalistic integrity that they want to tell the truth. But at the same time, if it's a good game, they won't get clicks because everyone's going to say it's a good game. If they say, it does this game, we're going to give it a 6.2. People go like, wait a minute, I love this game. Why is it a 6.2? Then they'll go in and read the article, and then they'll get the click. So it's the integrity. I feel is just hard to. It's an interesting dynamic where they need to be controversial in order to make money. And I think that damages the integrity of what they're trying to do in the first place. It's a real. They're in a. I'll be honest. They're in a weird spot because they're trying to pay their employees' bills and trying to, They're trying to stay afloat, but they can't if everyone's saying it's good. They're going to be lost in the noise. Well,
and that's the rush because all year we've been getting for the last couple years we've getting reviews in progresses. This is one of the biggest, most hyped games to come out in a while. Well, at least since Red Dead Redemption. And even with Red Dead Redemption, did we not get reviews in progress? I believe we did.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason with Anthem, that's just the part that I didn't understand. Why didn't we get a review in progress? Nobody did it. Everybody rushed it out.
And they had a day one patch that would have resolved the majority of the problems that they were talking about. but they don't do the day one patch update for the review because they don't have it yet. Yeah. And they have to do a day one patch because going gold in a game means that they print the discs or make the discs, right, to go out. That's the version that you have to finish that like 6 months before you even release the game, or 4 months or whatever it is. They're going to have updates, obviously, to that to fix a whole bunch of bugs they've found in the meantime. If we ever make the move completely to digital,
which is coming,
the
way
then
things are looking,
that'll probably disappear because they can up until a week before have the final
3 hours before,
according to Fortnite, right? Yeah,
like an hour before, 10 minutes. Shoot, we're launching. We got to.
But the fact that they have to put the game on a disc means that they're going to need a day one update that'll fix a lot of the
Well,
problems,
I feel like a lot of reviewers out there, and this is not all of them because there's a few that I like and I trust and I watch, right? But I feel like a lot of reviewers out there feel like since they're reviewing a game, they have to be critical. They
you have to find something you don't like.
They have to, you know what I mean? And it's almost like it's not a good review if you just loved it the whole time. And I was like, well, isn't that the point of games?
So, and that's kind of why that I've moved to getting my quote-unquote reviews from watching people play on Twitch and Mixer.
Well, you can tell when you watch someone play whether or not they're having fun, how engaged they are, etc., etc. Let's go to you, Jordan. Poker Fraud's question: what would you change or add to the game? Anthem. This is Anthem we're talking about.
I would like to do. So what I would add is more. How do I say this?
Explosions.
Yeah, more explosions. Actually, explosions are really nice. No, I'm in love.
More
with,
Michael Bay.
Yeah, I'm in love with the game right now. It's kind of my new World of Warcraft, type of thing. I'm really having a good time with it. But I would add more in free play. One thing that I feel like Destiny did good at the beginning, and especially Destiny 2, is I feel like the dynamic events were really fun. They got repetitive after a while, but there was a variety of them, and of course you had all the different planets. But in free play, you can only do 4 players, right? Okay. Now you're forced to do 4 players. You just matchmake, right? Which is fine. I don't mind that. But I would like a little variety of dynamic events. I mean, we've had the events like the Outlaws, and then there be Giants, right? So you had Outlaws and Titans and stuff like that. But I don't know, just different varieties. Like Destiny, you fought a fallen tank. Right, and then across the map, you're fighting. You're doing a defense mission on a war mind, right? You know what I mean? Just a little variety between them, I think. So whereas right now, I feel like it's just the dynamic events are fight a big Titan or fight this group of enemies. You know what I mean? Sure. There's not much. The combat's fun, so it's like Destiny, right? Where it didn't matter because the gunplay's so good and everything. It doesn't matter, right? But I think different, like maybe like a payload mission or something like that. Like this guy's like, hey, I need your help, defend me, and maybe you walk like 50 feet or so. I don't know, just different varieties of dynamic events. Guild Wars did a really good job of dynamic events. They had all different sorts of varieties, right?
Yeah.
Just as long as I don't have to deliver mailbags to different people like in Red Dead. Yeah. I hated that mission more than anything.
But that's just, if you look at their roadmap, which they have a really good roadmap laid out, if you want, we can actually go over it in the news because it's fantastic. But anyway, it looks like they're going to come out with a lot of different stuff, and they have stuff that they haven't quite revealed yet, and maybe they're more dynamic events. There's a lot of free play events coming on, so maybe I'm just kind of speaking too soon. But I would like more variety in the dynamic event section.
Well, they could pull. This could be a bare bones type of thing. I'm looking at Sea of Thieves and how much they've added later.
Oh, geez,
remember how
it's like a completely different game.
Yeah. If they
Sea of Awesomeness.
Yeah, it's really awesome how much they're putting into that game. Maybe this is something similar where they just had but there's still a lot of content. I'm not saying it's like bare bones and skeleton and empty.
No.
Yeah, but you are right. Free play is kind of empty.
The one thing I do enjoy about free play, and I think I said this last week, but I do feel like you are rewarded for exploring.
Yeah,
in free play.
That's good,
and that's really cool, right? But imagine if you were exploring and you got like 4 or 5 different types of dynamic events going on. Not just the typical. Kill.
The Destiny dynamic events, they were repetitive, but the fact that they were like all boss fights, but different boss fights, I actually really liked.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in on Earth, right? You fought the tank legged guy, right?
Yeah.
And this is just in the first one. Then across the map you did a defense thing,
Well,
right? So I mean,
this game has that. It's just the tank giraffe version. Yeah, because it's like the exact same.
Let me
one.
ask you this: does Anthem need a loot cave?
every game needs a loot cave.
Yeah, exploiting games is really fun. When everybody's on the same side.
When everyone's doing it.
It's like craps, right? In Vegas, everyone's on the same team, and they're trying to screw over the house.
It's everybody versus the house instead of each other.
And so we're all against
we did
Destiny.
it! You did it!
We found the loot cave!
You did it!
Let's take them down!
Join me!
Everybody here, we got 30 people just shooting a loot cave.
Great question. Thank you very much, Poker Fraud, from writing in. So overall, we still like Anthem a lot.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's really fun.
There you go. But boy, Will in chat says, "What do you guys think if they added a first-person view in mechanic in Javelin?"
It's a hybrid. Like the snipers go into first person.
Yeah.
Which is pretty standard for third-person games
Sure.
to do that, right? But like a full-fledged first person.
Like Red Dead, you can go full first person.
How would that be? I don't know. I'm telling you, I love
Third person just
seeing
works.
my outfit.
Yeah.
I love having
Yeah.
my storm character has a cape.
Ooh.
I love it. I don't know. I really like the design editor in this. They give you a lot of customizable options, even though the armor stays the same. You can change colors on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the name of the game
Yeah.
long term, right? I mean, that's what Destiny didn't have the customization part, but they had sweet looking combinations, right?
Yeah, Destiny was pretty.
Great
This is
question
pretty too.
again, Poga Fraud. Thank you very much. Before we move on to the news, I would just like to say, I had something to say written down here. There it is. Bonus Bros Gone Wild. It's out. Check it out.
Our episode for our Patreon subscribers.
The Bros Gone Wild, and it was a wild time. We talked PC gaming, our PC statisticals. We talked Aquaman and how I hate it. Stay tuned. Just go check it out.
No, yeah, you were so weird. That's like I don't know. This is one of those things where I think David was just straight out wrong for his opinion. His opinion was wrong. I like that you have your opinion, but it was wrong.
Anyways,
The flute scene was amazing.
That was legit.
Go check out the bonus Bros Gone Wild cast. Some people say it's better than the real show, but go find out for
Well, it's
yourself.
because we can talk about whatever we want,
'cause
even though we kind of do that here. There's no rules.
There's at least a guiding.
Yeah. We're still in the cage. In that one, the gates open and we go wander.
Oh, let's get this show on the road. Let's get to the news, baby.
Right. There's no bumper. So, ba-da-da-boom, bam, 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 bam.
There it is. Jordan, tell us what is happening in the world. That is Xbox One this week.
Well, a lot,
A lot.
I guess.
There always is a lot.
There's always a lot of stuff. So anyway, we can talk. Let's just stay on the Anthem topic. Let's
Okay,
talk
right,
about
might
the
as well.
roadmap. Right, we got a new month, which is March. So Anthem laid out the first. I think they did 3 months. Well, what's 90 days? 3 months, right? Yeah, let's go with that. So they did the first kind of. They call it Act 1, right? Of a lot of stuff that's coming. So what's really cool is Act 1 goes through March, April, and I believe May, and then it ends with the Cataclysm, right, which is the storm, and that'll probably kick us into Act 2, because for this year they got Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3 all planned for us. Now, Act 1 feels like a lot of kind of getting everything under control, getting everybody up to level, you know what I mean? There's not like... There's cool stuff happening, but it's not like expansion
nothing
stuff. You know what I
huge.
mean? It's
Nothing
not
huge.
like, the Forsaken from Destiny or stuff like that, right? I'm sure they're saving stuff like that for Act 2 and 3 and anyway. But anyway, for March, Act 1, we got a lot of things. We got new cosmetics. We got the Elysian Stronghold caches, which is really cool. Now check this out. You know how when you go into a stronghold, you get your loot at the end, and you're like, oh, cool, I got loot. Now
you get more loot?
Well, you get loot, but you also get cosmetic boxes, so like you can get different armors and stuff like that, so basically making it cooler to be
You not only get loot, you get loot boxes.
which I know Mark is a big fan of.
Huh?
I'm sorry,
I hate loot boxes.
no
They're the worst.
loot caches at the end of strongholds for Act 1 of it's going to be one of the things coming to Anthem.
Honestly, I was fixing a tech issue. What the heck are we talking about?
So Anthem,
The roadmap
the
for
roadmap
Anthem.
for Anthem for March.
Why do you have to
What?
call me out when I wasn't paying attention?
I know it was kind of beat. But,
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Anyway,
yeah.
basically, when you finish a stronghold, you get loot, and you're excited that you got loot. Well, now you're going to get an Elysian stronghold cache.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is going to be just cosmetics.
Okay, so hold on.
Armor sets, stuff like that.
Is it going to roll the dice every time when I open it? Is it
Well,
gonna be like,
it's going to roll the dice just as much as
and then
loot
I'm going to be
does.
like, oh my gosh. I was all happy until it showed me what I could get, and now I can't get anything.
Well, it's not. I'm sure it's not going to show you what you. I'm sure it's going to be just like when loot drops. It's just a random. Like when you drop your loot, you're like, oh, I got a green this time.
Okay,
oh,
I
got
hope
a blue.
it's done right.
Oh, I got a purple.
I hope it's done right.
Basically, it's just
The
cosmetics.
fastest way to make a happy, spicy sad is to tell him what he could have had, and then not give
I don't
it
think
to him.
they'll tell you what you could
I
have
don't think
had.
it'll be that. It won't be Forza Casino Roll.
Well, I think
Slot
like
machine.
you'll get something, and then your friend will be like, he'll get something cooler, but then maybe next time you'll get something cooler than your friend.
Yeah, I still don't like it. Why not just have a happy time killing crab people with sunglasses?
Because you can,
Because
and
then
then
you get
maybe,
rewarded
and then
for it.
maybe you get those sunglasses as a cosmetic.
I don't know. You're probably right, but I hope it's done right.
But
I hope
anyway, no,
done
it's just cosmetics
What
for the
else?
strongholds. We also got new items, so that just means new items. That's
Okay.
all they said. They were really vague on that.
So new items.
New items
coming.
You also get the Legendary Missions Phase 1, which
Ooh.
what I believe this is it's the story missions that you'll be able to replay at harder difficulties, and from what I hear, there's going to be something crazy in them.
Oh,
Type of thing.
okay.
Like there's going to be something...
Additional story.
well, not
something goes off.
story, but like something's going to happen to make it hard. You know what I mean? Like there's going to
Oh,
be
I
different
see, I
stuff.
see.
So
And then are you going to get special loot for doing things?
I assume you
Is
get
that
higher
specially?
loot.
special armor.
I assume
maybe?
because I assume
legendary
it's gonna be,
armor.
Well, I assume you'll get higher loot because it'll
Yeah.
probably be a higher tier thing to do, right?
Very cool.
And then you have 4 free play events. 2 of them are stuff we've already seen. There Be Giants, which is the Titans everywhere.
That'll
and then,
be giants.
And then Outlaw
That'll be
Outrage.
giants over there.
And then Outlaw Outrage, which was the first week, the pre-week, which is just
Nice try.
Outlaws.
You were
Yeah.
trying to keep going, and Jordan's cutting you off.
Yeah.
It's good that he did.
Anyway, so yeah, those 2 events, and the other 2 events are locked. We don't know what they are, so
Ooh,
those will be
lockage.
So those will be interesting free play events that we'll be able to see, which is really cool.
Very cool. Can I make a confession since we've talked nothing but about Anthem
Yeah.
for the
yeah,
first
talk
40
to me,
minutes of the
David.
show?
Talk to me,
I've
confess.
yet to play Anthem except for the demo.
Demo, yeah.
Well, you've been focusing on FIFA.
Oh, dude,
right?
I'm addicted to FIFA.
FIFA.
I'm addicted to Trials, by the way. Trials Rising dropped.
I have yet to play that game.
Oh, it's so
and
good, dude.
I'm the Trials guy.
The courses are so good. Speaking of Trials, everybody, we have a community play.
It's legit.
It's up our
I'm up
community
there.
challenge. It's your best time on Yellowstone.
Yeah.
The Yellowstone
Dilululula.
Cauldra. Something like
Kalududud.
that. I forget the title.
Blah,
But it's
blah,
Yellowstone.
blah.
Head over to Discord. Head to the community challenge play. You have until next Friday to beat the
Blah,
time.
blah,
I believe
blah.
Moosenstein has the top
Blah,
time right now. Now, last time we did a time racing challenge.
I started it, by the way, and I was just playing with one hand when I did it.
Yeah, then he insulted me. So I had to go crush him real quick. It took me 5 minutes.
Well, because what happened was I did it. I think I was eating a cheeseburger. I was just doing it, just playing
was
through.
streaming. He was streaming.
And then I was like, "Wow, that was great. That was fun, guys. Let's move on to the next one." And David goes, "Hey, Jordan, what'd you get?" And I said, "Let me check." And next thing I know, I've beaten him by 40 seconds.
Yeah, you beat
40?
No, it wasn't 40. It was like
Oh, it was
20.
20 seconds.
20.
Yeah, but that was just
by
like
a
with
lot.
one hand.
What's your world ranking on it?
I don't know. I didn't even
No, it's
try.
not. It's not high because we're just the base motorcycle at this
Yeah.
point. The squid.
So then David threw down the gauntlet.
So I,
and put it, yeah.
so I went, threw it down, and then said, "Let's make this a challenge."
Yeah. So
Last
last night, Beast beat it, and then
Moosenstein. So
beat
keep
that,
in
yeah.
mind, last time we did a racing challenge, time challenge, we got into the top 100 in the world.
Yeah.
That's just how this community rolls.
Is that the one where we posted that one time that was just fantastic, and like no one else posted anything?
Well, we posted it, then Spicy kept getting higher, and then I would get higher.
I cannot believe David beat me. I was, I
And then
think,
Spicy
55th in the world.
Yeah, Spicy got higher and was like, "Whoa!" And it took a long time. And then I got higher, and then we were just. I kept going because I thought, okay, if we can even improve on this. It was intense, man. We had perfected that course. It was like it's the Las Vegas course in the crew too.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in the crew. I thought we were talking about the Trials challenge.
the Trials challenge. Yeah, that one was too. I won that one. That was like 4 years ago. I won that one.
Yeah.
And
Well,
my
didn't we do
score
like
was
multiple
so-
challenges?
Well,
'Cause I know
it was
I
the-
won
that was
one
the
of
long
them.
distance. Well, we did
The distance jump.
We did the time trial, and then we did the distance jump.
'Cause
I
I'm-
didn't win the time. Well, I might have won. I don't know.
I'm very proud that I won one of them.
I won the long jump because I did one that you could not beat. I had it was an act of God pushing me across that line.
So there you go. Head over, community challenge. You have until next Friday. We'll have some kind of special prize for the winner.
Did you say all you got to do is go to our Discord channel?
Discord, community challenge, and then you'll just
get a
screenshot and post your gamer tag, your time, and your screenshot of your time.
Channels on the left. If you have not joined Discord, go to XoneBros.com. There's a Discord button, and it's the greatest thing to hit video games since the controller.
It's the greatest thing since...
I'm gonna Photoshop a picture that says like 8 seconds.
We have a Photoshop expert on staff, which will be reviewing all...
I can actually tell when it's been Photoshopped.
All Photoshop
and now I'm going to do my own.
Games with Gold.
Yeah, so we also got Games with Gold for March, because it's a new month. It's actually March 1st, everybody.
Boom, there it is.
David's birthday is in 27 days.
27 days?
Which one are you? I always forget. Are you the first one or the second one? You're the second one.
You typical middle child son of a bitch.
I don't have a beep button.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it would work.
I mumbled that.
What are you, the 20...
The 24th.
Oh, the
March 24th. If anybody would like to buy me a truck for my birthday, I will take it.
You will take a truck.
By the way, McSpicy got himself a new truck.
I did.
For his birthday.
It's a white Ford F-150.
Yeah, I did.
And every time now you're right. Everyone has that car. I see that car everywhere.
I never realized.
Is that Mark? Is that Mark? Nope.
I never realized how commonplace that car was.
I know. I never noticed it before either. That is like I knew the F-150 was the most sold truck of all time.
I conformed.
But I didn't realize white 4x4 was the most.
It really is.
Like, I show up to the gym and there's 4 of those trucks and I'm like, oh, Mark must be here. Nope, not here yet.
Yeah.
Everybody has that truck. Anyways, if you want to donate, if anybody would like, any millionaires, billionaires in chat.
Want to buy him a truck for his birthday?
A dump truck?
It would be the greatest birthday of all time. Dude, if you bought me a dump truck, that would be.
Do you know what I want? I want an earth mover. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I've actually sat in one.
Really?
Was it like the big Tonka dump trucks? Or
it's those ones that...
No, you'll know.
They're like as big as a mountain.
When a new house...
Like a dinosaur?
Yeah. No, when a new housing development comes in, you know those big old train trucks that basically level out everything?
The tires are as big as my house.
That's cool.
No, they're huge.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they're like connected weird like this, but they're really low to the ground because they scrape the ground and level it, and they basically take away mountains for you. They really do. Or add mountains in, depending on your fancy.
When I was in Wisconsin for a couple weeks, they had one there.
Oh. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I saw it. I touched it.
Here's the thing. It's like one of those things where I'm never going to be able to use it, but I just want one.
Just in your backyard to play on.
No, it's as big as his backyard. I don't think you've seen
Well,
it.
it's like
Go pull up a picture.
There was this cool park in my hometown where I grew up that had an old train, like a legit steam train on rails in the park, and it was so cool just to climb on.
Put it this way. They're not actually technically called earth movers. They're called something else, like scrapers or something like that. But the nickname Earth Mover has just stuck for years because of, what
Yeah, I didn't know that wasn't their real term.
Yeah, those things are giant.
So they're huge, yeah.
I also would like, have you ever seen, I think it was on the movie, Jackie Chan movie, Mr. Nice Guy?
Here's an example. There's a tractor, which you already know is pretty big, and this thing is going to, run it over.
I've always wanted one. Imagine driving down the street in one of those things. You going through the Wendy's drive-thru?
It'd be cool.
Oh! Have you seen, it was a Jackie Chan movie, and it takes place in Australia. I believe it's called Mr. Nice Guy. There is a Tonka trunk at the end of that. He has a huge fight scene at the end. It's got to be 50 feet tall.
Yeah, those things are cool.
You wait. I'm gonna pull it up. I got to show you.
Cool.
I want one of those too. I just like big things.
That's what she said.
So we got Games with Gold for March. So from March 1st to March 31st, you can get Adventure Time.
Boom.
A lot of Adventure Time fans out there.
Adventure Time Pirates.
You from March 1st to the 15th, going back to the original Xbox, Star Wars Republic Commando is available for you.
Now, the old games are the highlights for this month because you got Adventure Time on the Xbox One and
on Xbox One, you got from March 16th to April 15th, you got Garden Warfare 2 for Xbox One. I hear the rumor on the street is the reason that is Games with Gold is because to get people hyped for Garden Warfare 3.
Trey?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just rumor, though.
But there's going to be a trio.
But I don't know.
This is the one I'm excited for. The 360.
Yeah, 360. You got Republic Commando, and you got Metal Gear Rising,
Yes.
which you play as blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. He's a good character.
Raiden, I think it's
Raiden.
Well, I get him and Raiden. I think it's Raiden.
Metal Gear Rising,
Raiden,
though.
and then Raiden is Mortal Kombat.
Dude, so excited. So stoked for that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, going to be a good time.
We talked about this earlier a little bit. Fortnite Season 8 is out.
Season 8
Now,
has
one of-
launched.
One of
Pirates.
it's pirate mode. Everybody's jumping on the pirate bandwagon, but they did add ping to this. So this is where ping, it's a very simplified version of ping with this Season 8. It doesn't do everything Apex does, but Apex definitely has set the standard. So congratulations, Apex.
There's some pretty legit. Oh, so the new area is in over by Rusty. Mark, have you played Fortnite? The new map?
I haven't, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's over by... what in the world?
I'm showing you the scene from Jackie Chan.
Oh,
I wanted
he
you to
runs
see
underneath it.
I wanted you to see how big. Here, I'm gonna. Yeah, like look how big this is.
Oh yeah, those things are huge. I've seen those before.
Oh well, I really want one of those. I really
So-
want those bad.
So Fortnite. top... The top right of the map where Risky Reels and everything is, the top right, that's been changed. A volcano is there. And there's volcano stuff. It's kind of pirate themed. I think there's like Lazy River or something like. Anyway, it's all very
cool.
piratey themed. It looks really cool. I actually want to jump in and try it out. A lot of cool skins, man.
One thing also, now this isn't dropped with Season 8, but people are, so there's a rumor, and people are seeing these trucks around the world. Spicy, I'd like to get your thoughts on this. So people are seeing these trucks around the world. It's not been announced yet. It's not dropped with this Season 8 patch, but there is a rumor that those trucks are respawn points.
Ooh,
Similar to Apex. Fortnite is rumored, or Fortnite has said they're looking into respawn, and everybody thinks these trucks are what it's going to be.
Get it? Respawn.
So thoughts bringing respawn to Fortnite? Is Fortnite Knights are they
Well,
being
the thing
forced?
is
Is their hands tied? Do they have to bring respawn?
No, I think they can do what they want. But the thing is, I mean, it's a hot item right now.
Yeah,
You always.
I mean, they brought ping.
It's one of the best mechanics of that game.
But the thing is
Apex.
the mechanic is done correctly.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what I
it
mean?
looks like because they're trucks, everyone thinks it's just going to be the same. You've got to bring your partner, your teammate to the truck in order to respawn them.
It makes it so good to have. Like, what sucked
Changes the
about
dynamic of
Fortnite,
the
if
game.
you died right at the launch and the jump, and your partner, let's say Jordan, survived, then I have to sit there for 15 minutes watching him hide from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's the worst. Whereas he could grab the little dog tag or whatever, and then they can come in. Oh, it's one of the best mechanics of that
It's
game.
a prime example of how good competition gives us gamers a better product, right? If they brought the ping over. If they do this, you're ramping up and making the battle royale genre even better. Everyone's stealing what works, what doesn't work, and making it even better. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. Very cool. So also in Fortnite, they did add a cool feature. I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Here, I'm going to try and find it. It's basically a group. Oh, what is it called? Anyway, in your group, you know how you have challenges in Fortnite?
Yeah.
There's a new mechanic where you can group up with people and you share your challenge essentially, and the group can work together to complete it.
Very cool.
Huh? Wait, what?
So you can work as a group to complete the challenge.
Complete a challenge, yeah.
Okay, so they have group
Well, no,
challenges
it's your challenge, but
Your group can
let
help
me
you.
let me find the name of it. I got to find the name of it.
It's going to bother you.
No, it really is. Someone talk about something while I find the name of it.
Can I talk about Jean-Baptiste?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the next
Oh, he's
story.
actually the next news story. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk about John
Jean-Baptiste
Baptiste. New
is-
character for Overwatch.
Revealed coming to Overwatch. He is a medic. He's got some cool abilities. He's got a grenade launcher. The grenade launcher, when you fire it at your enemies, it blows up, causes damage. But if you have allies nearby and it splatters on them, the concussions from the grenades, it heals. It gives them some heal. So that's cool ability. He also has basically his ultimate is a giant force field, and he has an ability. Maybe it might be.
So
his
the force
ultimate.
field, yeah. Okay, so let me explain what David is trying to tell you.
Yeah, the ultimate is makes it bullets going out like do double the damage.
Not just this is what's crazy. It's not just damage; it's healing,
Oh yeah,
which is nuts.
So basically, he's like Moira and Junkrat together.
Combined, yeah. So his grenade launcher heals. He's got a little pea shooter on top. So one trigger throws a grenade and heals. The BB gun is not. It doesn't do hardly any damage, but he throws down this wall. It's like a Tron wall. So that's his ultimate. He throws down like a Tron wall in front of you. Everyone, it doesn't block any damage, but everyone behind it, any projectiles,
doubles
whether it's healing
so this
or
was
damage,
not the. Is this the
gets
force
doubled.
field? This is his ultimate.
The force field is an ability. It's like a 15-second cooldown where he throws it down. Anyone in that circle cannot die.
There you go.
Their health gets down to, I think, 15.
Yeah.
But they cannot die, which is great for...
How long does it last?
Like
that'll
6
be like
seconds.
that'll be like a burn. You know what I mean? That'll be a.
It changes the game. It's actually very cool. Like you have a
Jean Baptiste.
Yeah, you have a Zarya ult where it puts everyone together, and you have another ult like Hanzo that would one-shot everybody. But you throw that down, no one dies. It's
because if you get Zarya'd, just throw it down.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: is this character release a big change to the overall gameplay?
The problem,
meta?
So the meta right now is it's called the GOAT meta, and it's been around for about 2 seasons.
Okay.
It is, and they call it the GOAT meta because it's the greatest of all time, right? Yeah. So it's a 3 tank, 3 support setup. There's no DPS in this setup, and it's you basically heal your tanks faster than they can damage them.
Which in a no DPS setup is
it's
pretty fun.
It's extremely strong. That's what it's been complained a lot about in the community because it's every professional team is using this setup.
Sure.
Right? So it's been stagnant. I feel Overwatch needed to do something.
Does this character change that? He's a support character.
He is a support character. He changes it because he's a different character. He's really strong, and he's different than what the 6-team layout is.
So he could change it because, in theory, you could now have a DPS. You could have 2 and a DPS and him, right?
Zarya is a huge part of that GOAT setup, right? Sure. So she basically can wipe the whole team with her ult mixed with someone else. His ability, not ult, something that he has a recharge rate of like 13, 14 seconds, can completely negate that.
Wow.
So
so essentially, you can waste 2 ults and not kill a single person.
Not kill a single person. You can kill, it's a little drone that comes out, so you can kill that little drone, but everyone would have to shoot that instead of the people, right?
Yeah.
So it's a slight move Blizzard's doing to kind of get away from that meta.
Interesting.
Because it's been that way for a long time.
Which character drop has had the biggest change on the game?
Ana.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Ana. She actually kind of pushed people towards more tank setups. Her burst healing was way strong, but it's her grenade that makes it so they can't be healed. So her grenade heals people, and her grenade makes the healing. You can't heal people that have.
Do you think Jean Baptiste is going to have a similar effect?
Jean Baptiste,
as big of a change?
I mean, it's hard to say, but
that's the hope, at least, right?
Yeah, it's hard to say. The thing about the GOATs is it's basically like the Protoss ball in StarCraft. It's everyone's grouped together and they just push.
Yeah.
They all hit W or up on the joystick and they move in as an entire team, and Zarya gets her bubble charge, and you just roll over people that don't have the same thing, right? It's like an immovable object hits an unstoppable force when both teams are running it.
Yeah.
And so they find, but it's definitely Blizzard's. I can see them trying to move this away from that. I really feel like they're trying, because it's once you got the perfect setup, you don't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
But in the lower leagues, like where I am, everyone just plays whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
So, but like the pro leagues, if you go watch the pro leagues, they're still fun to watch. But at a certain point, you're like, oh my goodness, will they ever play something else?
Yeah.
So
that's exciting. So adding this new character hopefully
Baptiste
changes that, and gives us more variety. So you're not just having one build.
The biggest thing really is the healing that you get from being behind the wall. His ult, his Tron wall.
Yeah.
Everyone's damage gets doubled, but a Moira ball going through that. Do you know how much that does? Double healing AOE.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
Who's your favorite character to play with currently in Overwatch? Like, who do you, if you could choose?
If I could choose whoever I want.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I don't know. I really like... Oh, who's the girl with the... I can't remember her name because my brain broke, but she's the Indian girl.
Symmetra.
Symmetra, thank you. She doesn't fit anywhere in the lineup. She's kind of like the odd duck, and everyone complains when you play her because they don't know how to play with her.
Yeah.
But she's really fun. And
strong.
I really like her because she can turn the tide of any match. Like if you can carry a game. I like the characters where you can carry the entire team, and it's hard on certain characters, but she's one. Bastion's another one where you can carry. I actually think you can carry with Soldier, but
well, it's the same as Bastion.
Yeah, well, Bastion is Soldier.
Yeah,
just
more
bigger.
DPS. Yeah.
So I just like the characters that you can carry because you're always limited to your teammates in that game, and playmaking characters are really fun to do. So play as, I guess. So
very cool. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
Meme.
Back to Fortnite. It's called Party Assist.
There you go.
And like I was saying, what it does, just to explain to everybody, is it before a match when you party up, you can select a challenge, and when that challenge is selected through Party Assist in the game, you all contribute to that challenge.
Sure.
And that's how it works, which is pretty cool. So
That
for
is.
those pesky challenges,
The pesky
you
challenge.
can have your friends help you, which is really cool.
I like that.
Speaking of updates,
Another one.
Red Dead
Hold on. Can I say one thing
Yeah.
though? Madshot sent this to me, so I gotta shout him out in Discord. So Fortnite has a creative hub map that is a Weezer Island.
Oh.
And you hear all the their release songs now from the Black Album, but you could go there and just listen to music in there.
Dude, that's
which is
cool.
interesting that a video game does something
That
like
is
that.
really
right?
cool.
Yeah.
So I have to shout out Madshot. He's our resident Fortnite expert in
He's
the
good.
community. He's
Yeah,
very
he
good.
is.
Him and Dainty, but that's awesome because today an album was released by
Boom. There you go.
Weezer.
Have you had a chance to listen to it yet?
yeah.
Is it good?
No.
Oh, really? You're disappointed.
Yeah. No.
There's probably one song on there that I like.
Is it? Have you ever? Sometimes you have those when you first listen you don't like, and then after a while you're like, oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
give
I
it.
actually
I'm
like
gonna
that.
give it a shot.
Good
It's,
solid week.
it's not Weezer crunch like you're
okay.
used to, like the classic Weezer. There's one good song on
Is it
there.
more alternative?
I would say "High as a Kite" if you know that song. It's actually a really funny music video. You should watch it. I love that music video. That song's decent. It's kind of like a 1970s Paul McCartney.
Is it like, are they going through like another phase? Like, do you remember when they went through the emo phase and you got like Perfect Situation, which by the way is a good song, but they all got their long hair and black.
My wife's in chat, and she says I should tell the story of what happened. So I'm cooking dinner. This was today.
Okay.
It released today. The Weezer album released today. My wife put on music to make me feel happy, and she put on the new Weezer album. I didn't know it was the new Weezer album. I hadn't heard it yet, and I'm sitting there cutting my chicken and all that stuff.
Sure.
I made buffalo chicken, like stuffed peppers.
I like that.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, I look over to my wife and I didn't say crap, but I'm gonna also. I said, "Why do I have to listen to this crap? Like seriously, can you change this crap?" Like I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, I thought you'd like it because it's the new Weezer album." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? This is Weezer?" And then I was like really sad
Then you got depressed.
because they released a couple songs early, and I liked like "High as a Kite," but those other.
Not.
It wasn't so good.
not doing it for you.
I was like, why am I having to listen through this shiz?
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is
Because I'm wearing a Weezer shirt.
He's a Weezer.
I'm
He's
a Weezer
man.
guy.
Weezer.
Yeah. I
Red Dead
wasn't-
Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption had a new patch.
Boom.
So big patch added a lot of stuff, new cosmetics, new content. I've heard, now I actually haven't played it because I'm currently having a love affair with Anthem right now.
Dude, I need to jump back into Red Dead Online.
But according to the news stories, and we just talked about sometimes news can get it wrong, the media outlets, apparently a lot of players are not happy with it.
Well,
because
no.
it's, because I guess it added a lot of stuff, but it didn't fix the griefing issues that is known
yeah,
in
but
the
that's coming.
GTA.
So it's still in beta. When they release it out of beta, I think all that's going to be worked out. This was actually a pretty substantial patch.
No, it was huge.
And
what she said.
The big thing, well, the big things here is, so I know like one of the media outlets,
like the new bounty system they added, right?
yeah. One of the big media outlets really complained that they reduced the pricing of skins, and they didn't. They balanced. Rockstar clarified they balanced the price
Yeah,
of
'cause
selling
weren't people-
skins and carcasses, because you could sell a skin for the same price that you could sell and a carcass would sell for that same price, but you've already harvested all the meat for a carcass. So they've adjusted those to their true price values
Because
now.
basically
It's
you
basically
can-
cut everything in half.
Because you can exploit the system.
Yeah, so they fixed the exploit.
Well, 'cause
this
I-
patch felt very, at least from the patch notes that I've read, very quality of life. Balanced stuff. This is balanced. A couple emotes were thrown in there. Like you said, a new bounty system.
Yeah.
But the large majority was balanced stuff. I feel like we're getting to a point where the next patch, or maybe the next
didn't
two
they add
patches,
a few new missions and
Yeah.
stores? That, it was a pretty decent.
but I
sized
feel
patch.
like, and you can see it. I can see where they're going, because it feels like the next. This is like, okay, let's knock these big problems off our
Stabilize it,
list. Stabilize it. Boom, we're out of beta.
Well,
right? Like, I
because-
feel like that's coming this month.
Yeah, because
Well, I mean, they announced that it's coming, but I feel like you can definitely see this is the setup to that.
Well, because some of these media outlets, maybe we're speaking of the same one, they called it a stealth nerf, or they said that players were calling it a stealth nerf, because that was a big.
They sturfed us.
They sturfed us. But that's some of the two major complaints I saw from these media outlets that Dave and I are talking about. Talked about the stealth nerf of the skins and stuff like that, and stuff, which if you listen to Rockstar, they basically just said we're balancing the game.
They were balancing it, guys. Leave us alone.
You stealth nerfed us.
Yeah. So it's really interesting. I'm going to
The
be
next
excited
one-
when this removes from beta. When this moves out of beta, to see where the online is, because the online, as of prior to this patch, I haven't jumped in for this patch, but prior to this patch, basically the funnest thing to do in it was the hunting missions for me.
Shoot each other.
The missions. So I do like their battle royale survival mode.
Now
that
they fixed
have.
it.
That was fun, and they did fix it, but no one was ever in there. Like they just maybe with
They
this
fixed
patch
half
we'll be
of
able to. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes.
The
anyways.
other big complaint I saw from these media outlets was they didn't fix griefing, and I'm really torn between this one.
I don't have a problem
Because of the Wild West?
Well,
I'm
because
not-
it's the same thing like in Sea of Thieves. They need to fix that guy can't kill me, and it's just like pirate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how I feel like. Wild
So there
West.
was-
I'm torn.
I can think of one time where I got frustrated, but I could have just fled, and I didn't. I chose to stay. Okay, I'm coming back. Let's get these guys. And I was with 3 other people, and they were just better. They had better weapons. They were set up. They were sniping us. But I could have just ignored them.
I mean,
I had a 40-minute crawl around shootout with another dude.
it's the best 40 minutes of your life.
Like we were both sitting behind a rock, waiting for the other person to
pop his
move
head out.
for 40 minutes.
Dude, but see, wasn't that fun? So I don't understand. At least I've not experienced it yet
Well,
myself. I don't think it's that bad, but
honestly,
I've yet to really experience something that I'm like, they need to fix this.
The funniest part about that was we were massacring the town's pigs for the skins, and we were fighting over the territory of those, that's what's so funny. We were just killing for the skins to make eating an easy buck.
Yeah.
And they're NPC pigs. Who cares? But it was pretty critical at the time because that was like the only source of income that had really good, it was. Really,
And I've been in full servers.
Can I-
It's not like I'm with nobody. I can see them all there on the map, and you're crossing them. And for the most part, I've not. Sometimes is it frustrating when you're trying to turn in a pelt or you're trying to turn in something and you go into town. But that's part of. Honestly, I like that about the game. I don't want
Well,
them
that's
to
what's
get
fun
rid
about
of
it.
full.
Even
I don't call it griefing. I call it Red Dead Redemption.
Well, it's just the nature of a sandbox game. Because even in Grand Theft Auto, where I think it's actually worse, I mean, it was still fun playing. And the changes they've made to kind of dwindle it down, I feel like are good enough. Where they don't show the dots all across the map anymore. They only show your immediate area.
Yeah,
so
I
you
think
know
that's
what
good.
I mean? Like I think
Prevents
those
people from hunting you down.
Yeah, exactly. Right. The new bounty system.
But
that
honestly,
they've added,
hunt me down.
yeah, come
Bring
for me.
it.
Come for me.
That's the point of the game. Real griefing is like in Rust when you build things so they can't get in or out of their own base. It's just the whole point of it is to troll.
Although that's kind of funny too,
That is funny. But that's kind of a good time.
especially if you're the one doing it.
It's part of the mission to try to stop them from
Wild
doing.
West.
Yeah, it's the Wild West. They actually tell you to stop them from delivering that wagon.
You reminded me of a story that I want to share.
Okay.
So when you said you and that guy were killing pigs for an easy buck, right?
Yeah.
There with The Witcher 3, there was this thing you can do. I forget exactly what it was for, but if you went and just killed cows, you could. I think it was you can skin them or something. Anyway,
I know this.
It was something to I don't know if it was to get more money or to improve. It was something, but you'd kill a bunch of cows, right?
And the NPC cows.
Yeah, the NPC cows
in the game.
CD Projekt Red was like, oh, we should fix that. Because it was kind of an exploit almost, right?
Sure.
And they thought, how could they fix it? Do you know how they fixed this?
This is the greatest thing.
It was almost as good. I think it was just as good as Respawn letting you, when they did the cheaters, they put them in with other cheaters, right? What they did is they put in a patch, and when you got to a certain number of cows that you killed, the cow god would come.
And he was...
And it was like an impossible boss to defeat.
He was a god.
Yeah, like you could not beat him. And he would just punch you down.
YouTube it. It is hilarious. So he comes in and just he's like this weird looking tall giraffe cow monster ugly thing, and he comes and like one shots you.
Yeah, and people try to fight him. Like it's actually started this thing where like we got to fight the cow god.
Has
today.
anyone beat the cow god?
I've never seen someone beat. I don't know if he even is beatable.
I don't know,
but he is. I watch people fight him. It's people like run away.
It is,
he just
and he is a scary dude.
Yeah, you don't want to kill.
Don't
cows.
kill his cows.
That is hilarious. We gotta fix this. Cow god.
Patch in the cow god.
Patch in the cow god. Anyway, so a lot of good stuff. Another big one here. Division 2 open beta.
Right now
From I think it's this weekend, the 1st to the 3rd.
Weekend.
If
Yeah.
I got those dates
is.
right, be sure to check it out. We were talking about it in chat last night when we were streaming. Some people want. I want to try it. I'm excited. I will admit, Anthem is just taking my life right now.
What if you jump?
Yeah.
So I
Do
think,
I jump into?
I think
like,
you
this
jump
is
into
where it's hard, man.
I think you
It's
jump
so
into
hard.
Division
You're
and
going to
see if it's better.
Yeah.
Like I think that's if you like it better, if you like that gameplay better, then maybe Division's that game for you. Basically,
The thing
I
is-
feel like Ubisoft, EA have thrown down their cards and they're saying choose. They drew a line in the sand and they said you choose. You got to choose, guys.
But what's hard is, I mean, I am going to get the full release of Division. I'm excited to play because I will at least want to play through the story, right? You know. But the thing is just, I don't know. Maybe they do some crazy stuff because Anthem. I dig the crafting system. I like the masterwork system.
Yeah.
I like the challenges. I like flying around like Iron Man.
Yeah.
But maybe Division will do stuff like that. Anyway, open beta right now. Really cool. Also, another update. Call of Duty, now available for Xbox, is the Grand Heist patch, which adds in new modes for zombies and Blackout. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Blackout because I don't know why. I just am.
Okay,
But
fair
Blackout
enough.
is it's got new zones, kind of like Fortnite, which we talked about this a little while ago. Do you remember we said, hey, I wonder if they're going to do new zones and stuff like that? Really cool. Anyway, it looks like a lot of fun. It makes me kind of want to jump back into Call of Duty Blackout because ever since Apex came out, it's been the new
Toy.
yeah. Right? So, because I liked Call of Duty because it was that tight gun mechanics. It was different, you know what I mean? But then Apex just came out and
Destroyed.
Well, Blackout, yeah. Blackout was, you had the gunplay, really good gunplay.
yeah.
Even though it was still glitchy in some cases, it just was it felt less glitchy than some other
Well, Blackout
similar games.
Blackout really is the game that's being squeezed by Apex Legends. PUBG still has a strong following. It's unique enough. You can jump in. It's a different experience. Same with Fortnite. But Apex Legends really's direct competition was Blackout and has kind of completely overshadowed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because its strength, Blackout's strength was, oh man, imagine Battle Royale with Call of Duty gunplay.
Yeah.
Hello at Apex, right?
Yeah.
It just does it better.
Just a couple quick bullet points. You got the new specialist in Outrider.
Yeah, okay.
The new specialist Outrider. Anyway, tons of new skins. Just your typical patch for battle royale games. Tons of new skins, new locations, which are really exciting. Be sure to check it out. And then they did some zombie stuff and some multiplayer stuff as well. So, but I'm like to focus on the Blackout because that was actually my favorite. Although zombies was really fun, I really did like Blackout.
Boom.
But anyway,
Last but not least,
there's actually one more that I forgot to put in there.
Oh.
But right now, if you paid $100,
100 bones.
I get
100 bones,
Black Desert Online.
you can play Black Desert Online right now.
BDOs
If you were a little tight on the budget and you only paid 50 bones, tomorrow.
tomorrow.
If you just don't care and
You have
only
no
spent
bones?
30, yeah, if you have no bones, or 30 at least,
$30.
March
of
3rd.
bones.
Yeah.
March 3rd.
March
Boom.
3rd. Really cool. But I'm excited. because I like Black Desert and I'm excited to play.
You can
it.
have time with Anthem, Black Desert Online.
I don't know why.
I feel like there's only
I don't
room
know
for one of
why
those.
you have to ask me every week. Black Desert has the AFK mechanic. There's always time.
But how are you gonna? Does the Xbox allow you to AFK?
it will work,
and
man. It will work.
play another game.
He has faith,
It's
dude.
gonna work. I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna
Because
work.
you can't even do it on another box because you have to be signed in.
Yeah. Boom. How are you going to play Anthem?
Well,
and-
I can still send my big giant to walk and log off, and he still walks.
This is true.
But you can't
But
play
that's
any
wha-
other game.
Well, and here's the thing. That's one.
That's what I'm saying.
But I can still have the walking guy go in and level that up.
Yeah, while you go to the bathroom and make a sandwich.
No,
No,
because you can log out,
You can
and the
log
guy
off
will
for
still
that
walk
one.
around.
But you're only leveling up your walking / what you can carry ability.
That's
Wait.
Whoop-de-doo.
But can you fish? No, you
No,
can't.
you can't
I don't.
fish.
But that,
No,
I don't know,
catfish
man.
you
I
have
don't
to
know. Maybe they're changing it
No,
around.
No, they're not going to change that
AFK, man. I'm doing it.
around. Okay,
I'm gonna figure it out.
I will be impressed. to
No,
see
I'm
you do
really
this.
excited for Black Desert Online because we haven't played it since the original release on PC, actually. So it'll be exciting to see all the improvements they've made from the PC. I mean, do you guys remember that little Black Spirit story? I had no idea what was going on.
Oh, that's
I just shot.
that's
things.
completely different.
The Black
Yeah,
Spirit
that's what
Navi.
I'm saying. Yeah, Navi. Yeah,
The
Navi.
Black Spirit Navi is what it was. I didn't know either. But once I figured out the economics of that game,
Boom! You are off to the races.
I never played the story missions ever again.
I think it's going to be a good time. It's available now if you spent the big dollars. Tomorrow if you spent half the dollars, and the day after that if you just spent the regular dollars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, this one's actually. I thought this one was kind of cool.
Don't get me on this.
No, I actually thought this one was kind of cool. So Chris Avalone.
Avalon.
Oh,
I don't know.
I apologize,
No,
Chris.
it is Avalon.
I don't know.
There's an E.
Christopher.
He's done.
Mr. A.
He's
yeah,
finished.
so he finished his work. So he's a writer. Just to give you an example, he has written for Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, Divinity Original Sin 2,
Super good.
Divinity,
Prey.
Prey, Into the Breach, and a lot of other cool games. Fallout New Vegas, which, by the way, to this day, I still think Fallout New Vegas has some of the best DLC out there.
Anyways, his bona fides. He's a good storyteller.
Yeah, so he's good at writing. He's good at putting pen to paper.
Pen to paper.
Or,
Pen to mouth.
yeah.
That's not a thing. But he finished his work.
He finished Star Wars. He finished his work on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
I feel like they should have replaced those two words. Fallen Jedi Order maybe would have sounded cooler. You know what I mean?
No,
Maybe not.
it's the Fallen Order. It's Jedi, the Fallen Order.
Get it?
Oh.
It just clicked for him.
Oh,
Did
I
your
see.
mind just
Well,
blow?
maybe they should have put a comma there after Jedi, and I would have.
Well, they had to put a colon after Star Wars. There's too much grammar involved.
Their title.
Wow, this whole game
The title
is
has
like
too many
Jedi,
requirements.
they probably could have added the Jedi, the Fallen Order.
Yeah.
But it's the,
Yeah, see?
it's the Fallen Order
Of
and
the Jedi.
and they're Jedi,
So hold on.
comma LLC.
Yeah. So
they're
there's
limited
the-
liability
okay,
corp.
Let me get this straight. There's the
They're
Jedi
tax
Order.
deductible.
There's the Jedi Order,
Yeah.
and then there's the Sith Lords. Let's call them the Sith
Yep.
Order.
Look at Ronan in chat. Jedi, Fallen Order.
Yeah. So this is the Fallen Order
Of the
who
Jedi.
compose of Jedi, who are
Yes.
composed of
Yeah.
Jedi. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
All
that's
right.
so funny because Jedi Fallen Order, but they have a colon right after Star Wars.
Well,
so
no,
it would be
so-
Star Wars colon
Well, the
Jedi
way-
Fallen Order
And
period.
It's the article that messed up because the way that they title the game, it's
It's
like
oh my god!
it's like no, the way they title the game, it's like up top is Star Wars,
Oh.
and then underneath the title of the game is Jedi Fallen
comma.
Order.
Is there no comma? Is there
there's
no
Colon.
punctuation?
Is that a colon or whatever that is?
That's a colon.
Semicolon.
A dot
Whatever.
dot is a colon.
Dot, colon.
Well, why not add a
Fallen Order.
semicolon?
I don't know the rules. This is an English class.
Anyway, back to the original story. Yeah, the whole game's different. you know?
That's funny.
Anyway, so he finished his work on
Star Wars colon Jedi comma Fallen Order exclamation mark.
Yes, that's the end of that news story.
No, but this is the game that Respawn is making.
Yeah,
our
Respawn.
friends. So maybe there's going to be an awesome ping system in it.
There's definitely going to be a ping system. There definitely will be.
Anyway, I just thought this was cool. This means that they're done with the story.
Maybe there'll be a Star Wars Battle Royale mode.
Well, what
with
I wa-
lightsabers.
What I
I
wanna
already
know-
saw that in the Clone Wars episode 3. You know when they're in the pits and they all just run in? Yeah, that's Battle Royale Star
What I
Wars.
want to know, because I'm not, in the trenches of the gaming industry, how long... So he's done, right? Obviously, the story...
Was that episode 2? Oh, I don't know.
Obviously, the story is like finished before the gameplay and stuff, because you know the story. How far do you think the game is behind this? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
Like that's what I'm wondering, right? So how because I mean he just finished the story, so now are we like still a year or two out because I got to do all the gameplay stuff, right? Like how far out are we? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I wonder.
Wait, what was the question?
Do you think we're getting an E3 trailer?
Let me tell you why I don't care. No, I'm serious.
You don't care about a new... Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars.
I care about Star Wars.
No,
but
anything Star Wars from like 3 years ago forward, I haven't really cared about. But because Respawn's behind this name, right?
Yeah.
Since it's Respawn, comma, Star Wars, colon, Jedi,
exclamation point.
the Fallen Order. Yeah.
Hyphen.
Now I'm
Fallen
behind,
Order.
you know what I mean? Because Respawn has, they've rockstarred me. You know what I mean? I have...
I've been rockstar a few times in my
that's
life.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you put their name on something, I think, hey...
Hey.
Well, because look at Titanfall, fantastic. Titanfall 2, fantastic again.
Wait.
Modern
Apex.
Warfare.
Modern Warfare,
That's
yeah.
That's where they started.
I mean, they have game making in the blood. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Well,
sorry.
why I don't care. Because I don't care if it's a year away. I don't care if it's 2 years away. I don't care if it's 3 years away. Because between now and then, I've got a ton of games to play. I've got games right now I can't even keep up with. There's so many games that have launched just in the last
But David,
month.
what if this is better than all of those?
And
well,
what if
then
it
I'm
has
excited.
what if it has AFK stuff?
But then I'm even more excited.
What would you do? AFK
You
pod
level up.
racing?
You level up. You level up your Jedi power by you AFK the the floaty ball that shoots lasers at you, and you block it with your
Training?
yeah
shield,
That's
yeah.
what you block, or
Your mask.
3D monster chess. You
AFK
that.
3D monster.
Yeah, that gives you
chess.
higher intellect.
Intellect, yeah.
AFK drinking from alien teats.
Milking alien teats.
I mean, imagine the calcium you could get in that kind of time.
There's going to be an economy and everything. That's selling alien milk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
yeah. I don't know. They have a good pedigree, so I'm hopeful. But I've been burnt so many times.
Star Wars. It's a dangerous
It's a
endeavor.
dangerous game.
Yeah.
Should we jump into the conspiracy? How involved do you think Disney is?
Oh yeah, here we go.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I have my conspiracy theories.
You think
They're not
that-
about the
you
world.
think-
they're
you-
about Disney.
You think they're very involved?
Yeah.
How
for
involved
sure.
do you think they were with Square Enix? Oh, I think they're super.
Oh, dude,
involved.
I think that's the reason it took 11 years to get Kingdom
Oh yeah,
Hearts 3.
because that's their bread. That's their mainstay. Characters.
Every time they came out with a new movie, they said we got to put that in the game now too.
dude. Which, by the way, I went to the Disney store. Jordan was with me. Took our children's to the Disney store.
Yeah, they told me to have a magical day. It was really.
it
I actually
actu-
thrown that into my vocabulary.
It actually kind of makes me hate Disney a little bit. Not because I hate Disney, but
Well,
I
David
love
almost
Disney.
started another riot again while we're waiting in line
yeah.
at the store.
Yeah, I'm waiting in line at the store. I'm paying out of my teeth for these stupid stuffed
Out of your
animals.
teats?
Out of my alien teats. For these stupid stuffed animals that, of course,
Just
I'm
two
gonna
of 'em.
buy. Just two of them. And then they have the audacity to say, "Sir, we don't have bags, but
Plastic bags.
If we
Or
don't
something.
have any bags,
Oh,
but
yeah.
if you'd like to pay extra, you could purchase this reusable bag." And I said, "Are you kidding me? You
Yeah.
are Disney. Look at what I just spent. I just spent $60 on two little stuffed animals. You can't just give me a bag for free."
Yeah, he
The
said that.
Microsoft store right across the way does. That's a reusable bag. Microsoft does it better. Disney, is that what it is?
The lady laughed and she's
Wow.
like, "Yeah,
The lady
no.
laughed. I was
have a
so
magical
mad.
day."
Yeah,
she told that.
she literally did that.
Have a magical day.
Okay, well, have a magical
He's
day.
like, "All right, have a magical day."
So that made me feel better.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Oh, okay.
putting that into my
You
vocabulary.
know what? You're right. Have a magical day.
Right? You know what? Yes. How are you going to charge me for a friggin' reusable? The Microsoft store doesn't, and I'm dropping just as much money there, basically.
Literally, yeah, two stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Oh, they did have a really awesome Buzz Lightyear action figure
Dude,
that
the
my
Buzz
wife told me I
Lightyear
couldn't
action
have.
Figure. I wanted some stuff there too. That's why that store pisses
Wait,
me off.
why didn't they give you a bag?
It's a gold mine.
Is it like
they
a,
charge you for it?
No, they do. They charge you for it on top of your
On
$60
top of
that
your-
you paid.
Yeah, you don't get any bag.
and
unless
those
you
things
pay
are
for
made
it.
in the Philippines for 33 cents.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're charging like $30 for it too.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's making some buku bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
up
yeah,
on the
dude,
line.
I'm telling
Disney,
you, that
and then they're
store-
going over to EA.
And that store is packed. Like that store is packed. That's a gold mine. It's a gold mine. But I did almost start a riot, Jordan. join us again.
Yeah.
I gotta watch my.
Because the lady, because that's how it is. Because I was, but she was just like, oh, okay, well, we don't have any bags. Do you want? If you want, you can pay for one. We'll give you, And David was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I spent $60 and you won't even give me a badge. And she goes, you're right. Have a magical day.
That's how you handle people. Bastion is the best Disney princess.
Yo,
Say something that totally makes them feel happy.
Oh, okay.
Ronan in chat asks, "Is this Disneyland?" No, this is in Utah. This is just the Disney store in Utah.
Disneyland would have bent you over even more.
Which, if they are trying to do it to save the ocean, which one lady tried to tell me when I went for my plastic straw. Remember this story? And
Another
they didn't give me
riot.
a plastic straw. And they're like, "Well, we're saving."
And you got people like, in line.
We're saving sea turtles. We're in Utah. We're landlocked. The Rocky Mountain sea turtle, it's almost extinct. That's the turtle you're trying to save here?
Maybe.
Like, I get it if you're on the ocean. That makes sense to me, right? You don't want that extra trash floating out there. We're in Utah.
Oh,
the trash doesn't float away.
I get it now. Well, because I was thinking, well, what if, the straw was made in a factory in Canada on the coast, but it's where we dump it, not where it's made.
No, yeah,
no one cares about that crap.
It's the straw's end game.
Yeah, it's the straw's end game.
It's leveled up to this point.
I made a big fuss.
It served its purpose.
2 days later, those straws were gone. It was stupid wax straws. It melts while you drink.
No,
out
I've
of
had
it.
them. They suck. They suck
Anyways,
sack.
plastic straws were back. But yeah, no, the Disney store. Just don't try. I don't care what you're doing with your bags. You're charging me, and you're already raping me for my children's enjoyment.
You could almost call the police on how bad it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is rape in a couple states.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, really, they charge you a lot for a Mickey Mouse. Although I did buy a collectible one for
Is there
a lot
a
of
store
money.
right over here in
No, City Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did get myself a collectible Valentine Mickey Mouse, though.
he did. He
Yeah.
did. The man
Good
did.
for you.
Yeah, paid out the butt for it, but I got it. That's how they get you. They're like, it's only available for Valentine's. Oh.
Yeah.
The heart Mickey.
The heart Mickey.
I got a Pluto.
Yeah, you did. I actually got to catch up on my Disney movie because I walk in there and there's pigs everywhere.
And you're like,
And I'm
what's
thinking,
going on?
who is the pig? Apparently it's from Moana. I've not seen that one.
Oh,
yet.
yeah, the little pig that
Yeah.
like
The
falls.
only Moana I've seen is when Toad sings the song, and it was hilarious. You know Toad from Nintendo?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
sings the Moana song.
Yeah.
Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
I got to show it to you after the. It's hilarious.
Okay.
I think you guys might enjoy it more because you've seen the movie.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Are we going next or
Next, let's take this to the last segment of our show.
You kept pointing at me.
Sorry,
And
Al.
I'm like, am I supposed to say more things about Moana?
This is the last segment of our show. This is where we take your questions from the mailbag. To be a part of the mailbag, all you have to do is submit your question over each and every week over on Patreon, patreon.com/positive gaming or XoneBros.com/support. Join us there. First question. Oh, can I say something what game I bought, by the way, before we get to a question? Because I've not been playing. Stellaris.
Ah, that came out.
Paradox
it good?
Interactive. My favorite developer.
Have you played it yet?
It's 4X Grand Strategy. I've not yet played it on the Xbox, but I bought it.
4X Grand Strategy.
Yeah, so
It's 4 times the grand strategy of normal.
Yeah, so it's like
What does that even mean?
So
I just
it
told you.
means you.
Oh, it's actually quantifiable? It's literally
Yeah, hold on. I can look up the
4
definition.
times
What are you talking
400% increase.
No, I can tell. Anyways, that game I've only played it on the PC, but I now have it on the Xbox. I've not yet jumped in because I've been addicted to FIFA. But I'm
FIFA.
so excited because the game blows my mind.
It's a good. Yeah, it's cool.
Blows my mind.
Now all they need is, I don't know, does Paradox make this one? But Crusader Kings, do they make that one?
Oh yeah. Oh, I think
Now
this
they
is
need
step
to-
one.
Yeah.
I think this is step one. So the problem with these games is the menus, because in these games there's menu after menu after menu after menu. I've been watching people play, watching do it. They nailed the menu system.
Well,
in
that's
this.
why I was worried about Civ on the Switch when that came out, and it's fantastic.
It's really good.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
So 4X Grand Strategy is a genre strategy-based video game which players control an empire and explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. That's the 4.
That's like my motto in life.
Explore,
I have a T-shirt that says that.
explore, expand, exploit, exterminate.
Yeah.
So that's what the 4 stands for.
Yeah.
Dude, they're so good. Those games could last years. Like Civilization on steroids times 10.
No, 4 times.
Times 4.
It's
There we
times
go.
4.
4 times.
times.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
we know for a
Times four.
fact.
We know it's
4
multiplied by
times gamier, according to chat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm glad that you got that game.
No, that's really cool. That means I got it.
Yeah, Jordan.
I wish this was a 3-way. I really do.
I think about that a lot.
Sometimes so do I.
I really do. I miss out on a lot of games because it's not a 3-way. Whatever. I'll grow up.
Last but not least, sorry. First question comes from Soulfinder. Soulfinder writes in and says, question for Jordan and Mr. McSpicy.
Ah, yes.
What is your favorite weapon in Apex Legends?
Oh, okay. I like is it the 301? I can't remember. It's the one with the hyphen in the middle. You know?
Yeah.
The fully automatic assault rifle.
Yeah.
I like that. Although I do like the Prowler with the attachment that you get, the purple attachment, which turns out the Prowler is an SMG that has a 5-round burst. If you get that attachment, it goes to full auto.
Boom.
And that gun just
yeah.
laser beams the R301. So isn't that what I said? I think I said that. It has a hyphen, R301. I really like that gun. I do. Some of the guns suck until you get a specific attachment, and then they turn into awesome sauce.
I would say my favorite weapon would probably be that. Remember, you got me that. I got the SMG one round. And I said, hey guys, I need this attachment, right? And you got it, and then you just tear a house.
It's so cool.
But I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. My first favorite weapon was the hand shotgun. I was like, man, I really like this. This is a lot of fun. And then my entire party.
No, I told you.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody proceeded to tell me that gun was the worst in the game, and you're gonna lose.
Mosambwe? What is it?
Momba.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I'm like, man, this is cool. It's a handgun shop. I'm having so much fun. And everybody was. And I
was like, Jordan,
just so you know, that's actually the worst gun in the game.
That's the worst gun in the game. It takes you, I think, 18 shots to kill a man.
And I was like,
Mozambique, that's the gun.
I was really sad. I was like, oh. And then I got the Prowler, which made me happy again.
Yeah, I really like the longbow as well. I like. Yeah, the longbow.
That's
the longbow's really good.
It's dirty.
And I'll be honest, I like the Scout, the 7.
What's the legendary that you got in those loot drops?
Okay, so there's a shotgun.
It's like
the sniper is the Kraber. That sniper just feels awesome.
It's big.
It's huge, and the sound it makes goes. It's and you can hear when someone else has it.
It's like a 50 cal sniper.
Boom! And you go, okay, I'm not sticking my head out of there.
No, it's like a 50 cal sniper. It's just a big monster.
Caber. It's the KABR gun. That one's awesome. Then the shotgun. The shotgun just tears people up too. And I'll be honest, I like any weapon that has the one-time scope where you can see people through the smoke.
The Battlefield 3 scope.
The Battlefield, I really like that. You put that on a Peacemaker, and I like the shotgun. The Peacemaker is really fun, too.
Yeah.
Very nice. Continuing, Soulfinder also wants to know, he has a question for X1. That's me.
Oh, hey.
He says, what formation do you use in FIFA? He says, also, I hope you guys get your awesome studio this year. Great show. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Soulfinder, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm currently playing. So I've tried like
5-2 split.
No, I've tried like a 4-2-1-2-1.
Whoa!
It's like it's like basically
4-2-1-2-1.
It's like a 4-2-2-1.
So basically, I have the same combination on my luggage.
Basically, all it is. I don't know why they make it so complicated. All it is a 4-4-2, but with a diamond midfield, right? Like a diamond, like a defensive, 2 defensive midfielders and 2 offensive midfielders. Like that's basically all that is. I don't have a lot of success with that, so I switched 4-5-1. I like overwhelming the midfield. That's my strategy. Working the midfield up, and then I press everybody into the box, cross the ball, get some shots. In fact, I've got some great clips on there of some goals I've scored.
In real life, when you do so it goes offense like 4-5-1, offense, midfield, defense, right?
No, it goes defense, midfield,
offense.
So 1 forward.
Do you ever forward, just his fastest guy?
Yeah. Do you ever think that guy, like in real life, gets lonely?
No.
He's the laziest one.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Well, like he just stands at the line, like. Oh,
I've been that guy. That was my role.
You're a goal scorer.
I would even go like, if you don't run, I don't run. I'll make you
talking to the defensive
guy.
Well, because once you get to midfield, you can't be offsides anymore, right? So you're all just standing there, like, hey, guys, I'm on my side of the line. How you doing?
You'll watch like the one on a lot of teams. They won't run if they can't get to it.
Well,
They'll
and
just-
here's the thing: his job. So
They just,
even,
watch the
because
ball,
when you got 5 midfielders, or
how's your one doing? Does he feel lonely out there?
my one scores goals.
Oh, okay.
I did too.
No, here's
I would make the deal and then break it.
so it's a 4-5-1 attack. So you're pushing the ball forward when you're doing that. But the thing is when you've got 5 midfielders, they're passing the ball around. So you don't just kick the ball forward and move. You're usually controlling it. It's going back. It's going forth, and you're slowly creeping up. So your one is never is really sprinting. Occasionally he'll sprint for like a through pass, or so it's nice to be the one. But that one usually, if you're the one, you've got to score goals.
Is he like the quarterback of the?
No.
He's like the guy
Usually,
that's
like your center
he's the
midfielder
kicker.
is your quarterback.
He's the
Really?
kicker.
Why the midfielder?
Because he's in a position. He's in every aspect of the game. He's on defense and on offense. Your center defender could be, if you've got a vocal goalkeeper because he could see everything, or your center defender
Like Timmy Howard? I saw him one time.
Timmy.
Yeah, he's cool. He was a great goalie.
Anyways, there you go. So I play with a 4-5-1. Thank you very much. I'm learning a lot. So there's like levels. So I went up a division, then I got crushed, and I'm back down. I'm back down a division. But it's just learning. It's just learning the intricacies.
Well, I really want to play with you because that years ago,
I'll crush you.
I have fond memory. It was right after I
It was right after
got
his-
overdosed on
his
Witcher 3.
It was.
The cow god,
It was.
But we played, and that was one of the funnest times. We played FIFA, and we didn't know it was so. The games were so close because we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
I think Spicy. This is the sports game although Spicy will break some controllers because there is something that FIFA does that pisses me off. That is unlike Madden doesn't have this, and it's nice since Madden.
Loot crates.
Yeah, no,
Because how long does feel?
Actually, they do have those in the form of card packs, but so Madden, it's play by play, and your players do what they're supposed to do. But in soccer, since it's fluid, you've got to have AI moving individually. You know what I mean? And so what it does is, if I'm trying to make a pass, sometimes I'm passing. There's a guy. There's you right here, and then there's a guy beyond you.
The one.
And sometimes, I want to pass to you. My intention is pass it to you. You'll jump over the ball or let the ball go between your legs, or I'll just skip you entirely and pass it to the long guy, who then gets the ball intercepted. And so there's that part that you just
which
I don't know how you ever fix that because they don't know until they can put hook up things to my brain to read it.
But the thing is they didn't have this problem before. Remember, because when the old FIFA games that I
But
played,
it
wouldn't
because
they
it
pass
adds-
to the closest guy you're facing?
Because it's
and
trying-
then you can do a cross with B. Right?
No,
You know what
because
I mean?
it's trying to make it like it is realistic, and then sometimes it's like, oh, I'm glad my player. Like for instance, if I'm passing across the box, a guy will let it go between his legs to an open guy to shoot it like it's a dummy, right? But sometimes that doesn't work out, so it's just. That part will frustrate you, Spicy. But other than that, I do think you would enjoy this game. I'll tell you what, the physics are amazing.
You know what? I'm excited. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to get you the PES Pro Evolution Soccer, the new one, because those always compete. I wonder which one you would like.
Prefer?
Yeah.
I don't know how you beat the physics of.
Because I've heard a lot of
physics
people
make this game.
I hear a lot. It's kind of like a Forza Project Cars things. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people like
Well, I think FIFA is Forza, so.
But
gotta-
Konami makes
This is true.
PES.
This is true. Great question.
They
Thank you
make
very
Metal
much.
Gear Solid.
Thank you very much, Soul Thunder. Appreciate it. We've got a statement that Cooper wrote in and actually just wanted to say thank you to Jord the Man. He says, not a question, just giving Jord some kudos for helping me to find my way in Kingdom Hearts. I knew it wouldn't be easy for him to remember a game he played a fair while ago. So well done, Jordan.
We're all proud of you,
I
Jordan.
actually, thanks. But I feel like I didn't really help you that much. I was just like, hey, try that.
It worked. I did see your chat afterwards. It was quite
No,
in-depth
it
in
was-
the PS Bros channel.
Yeah. Did I respond? Yeah, I did. I said I'm glad. Yeah, I responded. I was glad that you found. No, it was cool. He just had to go to the next world, and then it was kind of a second visit type thing when he goes. Really fun. It's such a good game. I'm glad he's enjoying it. R56. I'm just saying, guys. I want to say this again. I get what you were talking about when you were saying. I was like, no, just play Kingdom Hearts. Just watch a video and you'll be fine. After stuff that happens, like being with those characters, growing up with them, like it's much more.
It's more meaningful.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's like playing Red Dead Redemption 2, still good, but if you played Red Dead Redemption 1, there's all these things that mean so much more.
Exactly.
Mickey is-
No, I see it.
He's way less creepy if you know his background.
Yeah, no, he is. He also costs like $50 a pop too.
There you go. Thank you very much, R56 Cooper. Appreciate it. Daniel writes in and says, so with Game Pass coming to the Switch, there was some, in fact, I'm surprised that's not a news story. Basically,
Didn't we talk about it last week?
I think we talked about it last week.
We did talk about it last week, but there was a news story this week that dropped that basically confirmed that is what Microsoft hasn't officially confirmed it.
Well, it's a rumor that confirmed that someone will confirm the rumor.
Yeah.
That's next level.
Yeah.
Basically, it looks like we're getting Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch.
I don't like to report rumors.
That's happening.
I'm just kidding. I actually do all the time.
So Daniel wants to know, he says, with Game Pass coming to the Switch, will this make you play more Xbox games on the Switch? Much love for all the hard work you guys put in the content you give us. Thank you very much, Daniel. McSpicy, let's talk to you.
Yeah.
You've really... I mean, Switch is your new workout buddy.
Oh, I love the Switch. Oh, it's so good. I mean, I've said this many times on the show. I play the Switch and I forget where I am. And 70 minutes later, I've climbed the highest mountain in Dubai, or the highest building in Dubai, and my clothes are completely drenched, and I need to sit down because I forgot that I was working out. The Switch it's like cheating. It's so awesome. I love it. I love the Switch.
What Xbox games do you think you'd play? Now, the rumor is basically the name that comes up every single time is that Ori and the Blind Forest is going to be the game that's on the Switch.
Well, if it's Xbox Game Pass, then technically...
But that's going to be like the centerpiece. Which, to me, that's a perfect game for a Switch.
Well, yeah.
Do you go more that direction? Do you ever play your Halos on the Switch? What?
Yeah.
I mean, you're never going to be able to... The Xbox controller, the Xbox is where it's going to be at for those types of games.
Well, but like the campaign, I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
You're not really...
Well, I got myself a Pro controller.
Yeah, I still got to get one of those.
I mean, you're going to be able to play any game, obviously, like Ronan said in chat, because it's streaming. But what games would you play, McSpicy?
All of them.
Yeah, I know. That's like saying, what candy would you eat?
What's the platformer where it goes through the history of RPG games that you guys just picked up?
Evoland.
Evoland.
That to me is perfect for a Switch, too.
Yeah, but it's only like an hour game.
Again, perfect for a Switch. That's one.
That's right when I stand up from sitting on the toilet.
That's one cardio switch.
Give me 1 hour and I'm
good.
good.
That's one cardio workout for you.
Yeah. I mean, here's my question: will my game saves go across, or do I need to
on Game Pass? If it's Game Pass, I imagine it would, and you get all your achievements and everything.
Well, I assume it would work similar to Play Anywhere, which is cross save.
Yeah. Okay. Because I've purchased many games on both consoles.
So do you play more Xbox games on the Switch, or do you stick to your just traditional Nintendo games on the Switch if Game Pass is there?
Because my Xbox, I lounge when I play. I get really comfortable.
Yeah.
My Switch is basically my exercise tool, and when I'm waiting in the car for a client or something, right, or whatever.
I mean, you utilize the Switch. You're probably the best utilizer of the Switch out of all of us. I mean, you really take advantage of that bad boy.
Yeah. It's because I got a case you guys got me for Christmas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, it was for my birthday.
Yeah.
Which was...
Christmas.
Which was Christmas.
Thanks, guys. No, I mean, yeah, the Switch is. I know. Is it Aeroben Kenobi? I think it was him. That's what he does the majority of his gaming now on.
Yeah.
Is the Switch. He said that in chat, I think, last week.
Because he's always on the road, or
yeah, I think. that.
Do you think
you bring the Xbox games to that?
Why not?
I mean, yeah.
So we actually posed this question over on Facebook. If you haven't joined our Facebook page, we're there with 20,000 other like-minded gamers. Come join us on Facebook. But we've been posting polls there lately. Last week we posted a poll about Anthem. This week we posted a poll about how would you feel if the Xbox Game Pass went to the Switch. We got 400 responses to that. 84% of people said they'd love it. 16% said they would hate it. Some comments. You can leave comments, obviously, over on Facebook as well. Marcos Vegas said, if it went both ways, I wouldn't mind playing Breath of the Wild on an Xbox console.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Can you get achievements?
Could you, will they...
Finally unlock achievements for Zelda?
Would they
Xbox, that would be awesome.
Would they Project Xbox enhance that? Would that be an 1X enhancement?
It's going to be really interesting to see what they do because, I mean, like we talked about last week, Nintendo's very, very private when it comes to their IPs, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, I was thinking about it, David. I do concede to your argument. I do think what we talked about last week, which was a good discussion. If no one listened to it, yeah.
Tune in.
We basically talked about because I was worried. Why are you putting Master Chief and Marcus Phoenix on other You know what I mean? Like those are your. But I mean, you're right. Say you sell less consoles, but you sell more Master Chief and Marcus Phoenix, you're already making
Yeah.
And like you said, you actually lose money on the consoles, the right?
Yeah, you make money on the games.
But anyway, so I mean, I can see. I'm really excited to see what happens. It's just going to be interesting what happens and how both sides implement it. What is Doug Bowser going to do?
What a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Juan Garcia says, I wouldn't want to play Xbox AAA exclusives on the Switch, but if my Game Pass added games like Ori, Graveyard Digger, Castlevania, then I'm all in. David Tarboda said, I thought you all made good points during the podcast. This was last week's podcast, the discussion we made. He says, I'd be worried if you could play Xbox games everywhere. Why would I ever get an Xbox again? I'd get a Switch.
That was my worry.
Or PlayStation
right?
4 and play
But
there.
yeah, but they're buying a $100 subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're making money on that.
He says,
Right, so-
personally, he'd just get a Switch or PlayStation 4 and play there because you'd be able to play the Nintendo games as well as Xbox games through the pass. Good point.
But see,
David.
that brings can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
That brings up the point of what I was thinking about is Xbox. I mean, let's just put it this way: Xbox is Microsoft's footprint in the living room. You know what I mean? It's their space, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why do you give that up? You know what I mean?
They're not, though. They're not giving it up.
You're giving it a small percentage up maybe in the short term, but in the long run, I don't think. In the long run, also, think about what this does. Sorry, Spicy.
yeah.
Think about what this does from a PR standpoint. Like Microsoft, they don't keep me from playing their games.
No,
They're
yeah,
all
yeah,
about
I
the
get it.
gamer, right? From it, you could sell that, especially if not everybody goes to it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was going to say, just like I said last week, you got your Xbox Power users, us.
Yeah.
We will always buy our Xboxes.
Yeah.
We will always have it in the living room. I think the Xbox is the premium device to run everything.
Yeah.
The Switch can't compete with that. Yeah, you have Hulu on there. Do they have Netflix now?
No, not yet.
Not yet. So
do they have Hulu on the Switch? I
Yeah,
thought they
I
only
ha-
had YouTube.
no, I have Hulu on there.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to download that.
I'm pretty sure I do because I've watched stuff on it. So
You
I could be wrong.
You jailbroke your Switch.
It could have
right?
been some other tablet with
Could've been your
controllers.
phone.
It could have been my phone. I might have been high that day. I don't know. But yeah, that won't take the space of the Xbox. That is a mobile. I'm pointing at my Switch.
Well,
Everybody
because
over there.
how I think about it is Xbox basically giving up the hardware footprint to be the new Netflix. Like Netflix is huge and it's on everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're-
Netflix doesn't make money on hardware; they make money on
They're
the fact that you can play it. You know what I mean?
They're kind of being the new Steam Netflix.
Yeah.
Think of it like that way.
Yeah.
They want to own that market, and that is the future of that market.
Yeah.
Is the Netflix, Steam, iTunes model.
Yeah. Great discussion. Thank you very much, Daniel, for writing. And again, if you've not yet joined us over on Facebook, we're putting posts. We're putting polls up there all the time, asking questions. It's the best place really to get kind of feedback, and that does a really good job there. Matt Bailey, last but not least, last question.
Okay.
Writes in and says, as a dad of two little ones, and the other half of someone who doesn't get video games, what games would you recommend for just dipping in and out of for a few times a week? For example, he says, I managed to finally complete the single-player campaign of Titanfall 2 recently. The game mechanics were simple enough to remember each time I played it. He says, I tried to get into Witcher 2, and despite it being amazing, I quickly gave up because I felt completely lost each time I jumped back
that's
in.
a big game.
That is for one of those. So a quick jump in and out. For me, if you like racing games, Forza is really easy to do. It's right trigger and left trigger. Any kind of racing game, any kind of sports game.
Any
is really
competitive
easy
game.
Yeah, really. I was gonna say Apex, right? Your battle royale games or your
Especially if you like Titanfall.
yeah. There you go. Titanfall,
I mean,
Apex.
Overwatch is my go-to lady when it comes to that. Like,
However, with competitive games, you are tied
Land.
to
like rankings and stuff.
the finishing the match, or there is a time commitment. If you got to go real quick, something happens that
That's
way.
true.
But they're not that long of matches.
I think Overwatch averages 12 minutes.
Yeah, see, so that's not bad. If you got 12
Apex
minutes at a time,
is, I think, 10 to 15.
there you go. So not bad at all.
And Apex, you do, I mean, it depends on who you're playing with. If you're playing with someone else.
Hey, perfect one. Trials Rising.
Oh, Trials
Yeah.
Rising is a great pickup.
I mean,
Yeah.
two fingers. That's all you
put
need.
you put your right trigger and your left thumb. All you need is the right trigger and the left thumb.
And you can just use two thumbs because A is go. I found that
In
out.
chat,
last night.
Super Shocker has said Wolfenstein. Ronan says Anthem. He says Anthem is okay with jumping in, running some contracts, and jumping out. Actually, someone in chat today in Discord said that I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving just being able to jump in, do a bunch of contracts, and jump out, and I feel like I'm progressing in this game. This is the perfect kind of casual for a casual player. It's perfect for me, so that's a great point. FIFA, any sports games, I think is good as well.
I also would say Wargroove.
Wargroove, there you
is
go.
you can stop at any time.
Also,
you just
even if you
save,
want to do
yeah.
multiplayer, that's turn-based. So any turn-based game would work that way as well.
Yahoo Chess.
Yahoo Chess. You can
That's only
you can
3
play
minutes?
50 people at a time. It's great. Anyways, great question. Thank you very much, Matt Bailey. That does us for the day, everybody. Jordan, you had something?
Can I say one
Yeah,
thing?
go
I
say
just
it.
thought of it
One
right
thing.
now. It's not Xbox related, but it's huge gaming related.
Go.
Okay, then I want to hear it.
Nintendo dropped a bomb this week.
Dropped a big bomb.
David saw it.
Bomb.
I actually woke up at 6 a.m. to
Oh,
watch it, and then I went
did.
back to sleep
Yeah.
right afterwards because
I was
7
streaming.
minutes.
I was streaming FIFA. We paused it at halftime and watched the reveal.
It was only 7 minutes.
Live. Pokemon.
The new full-fledged Pokemon game.
Yeah.
And they are full, not like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which I actually was kind of disappointed in, but full-on Pokemon games. Everything's to scale. It's on this.
You're gonna
dude.
get
And they're coming out with 2 different versions.
Well, they always do.
Oh, I know. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why I'm just.
Oh, yeah,
Sword
yeah.
and
I'm adding
Shield.
to the
Oh, sorry.
legitimate,
Yeah, Sword and Shield.
legitimacy of. The
I don't know
game.
which one I got to get because I got to know which. I already
You're
know
getting
what.
a bunch of new Pokemon.
Yeah, I already know what my starter's going to be.
Oh.
Score Bunny.
Oh, yeah, the Fire Rabbit.
Yeah, Fire Rabbit.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm a fire guy.
It's coming out the end of this year, right?
Yeah, it just says
Yeah.
end of 2019. Right in
But
time for
did you
Christmas.
guys? Did you guys?
I'm pretty sure that's the end of this year.
Yeah.
Why would you? No, that's
Well,
not
no,
the
you're
end of
wrong.
this year. It's
There's no month.
They said
no month.
They said the end of 2015, not the end of this year or 2019. It's like
No, did you guys see the gameplay though? What excites me is the gameplay is because everything is like way more to scale. It felt more open worldy and like buildings were actually tall. You know,
Yeah,
'cause
that's
of the,
exciting.
yeah, it did.
Jordan's excited for his Pokemon.
on the Switch.
do you think they're
We can
gonna
all get it in battle.
add like anything GPS related? Like you could walk around on your Switch and play it on the bus and be like, oh, I gotta catch that one out
no,
the window.
I don't think they're going to do anything kitschy like that.
No, it's going to be a
it's gonna be
full-fledged
solid.
RPG Pokemon.
Do you think they're
game.
going to have any like communication between like Pokemon Go? That's what I'm getting at.
Well,
Are they
that's
gonna
what-
integrate Pokemon Go.
That's what
into this
Let's
somehow?
Go and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee were, right? Like this is a full new
I'm just
story.
saying,
Like this is
What if they
shablamo.
wanted you to buy a dongle to make it so you could catch Pokemon outside
Well,
your window?
Nintendo always has dongles, but the nice thing about this game is you can play it the hardcore.
Alpha
with.
Builder also in chat reminded us that Devil May Cry also releases next week. Devil May
Yeah,
Cry 5.
four.
So
Five.
4. 5 no, it's
45.
4 or 5.
45.
Four,
It's five.
four,
It's
four,
five.
it's
It's
five.
five.
7.
75. So there's just so many games coming out right now. How do you keep up?
AFK.
Hey, guys. Thank you very much for joining us this week. It's been another fantastic episode. This has been episode number 250, guys. 250.
Wow.
In a couple weeks, don't forget, join us. Our birthday bash, our anniversary bash, 8-hour stream, March 22nd, all day. Send us suggestions. Maybe we'll take some of them. Maybe we won't.
Food suggestions.
Fair
maybe.
enough.
Gaming nude. Not going to take that suggestion. Maybe by myself I would.
Maybe.
Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. What a podcast. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. We love hanging out with you guys. Thank you for being here. Really means a lot to us.
I had fun.
Jordan, you had fun?
I had fun.
You had fun? Let's play some dump music. Let's get one last dump in before it's just more fun trying to kill David. Let's get one last dumperoo in before.
What song we playing to the dump?
We go. Yeah, spicy. Pick us something going out.
Do you want
something good to go out? I trust you.
I trust you.
Something that will both delight and inspire us. Very well done, sir. Very well done. LZ man, thank you very much.
There
Thank
it
you very
is.
much for the sparks. Here we go, baby.
Jordan.
Alpha Builder, Jordan, man, you got some sparks rolling there.
No wonder you were high.
Ronan, oh, it feels so good. Crimson Phoenix, Ronan. Psychotic, thank you very much.
Everybody's hitting this.
But boy, Will, this is huge.
Whoa, Jordan.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
But boy,
Oh
my
my
man.
goodness.
Thank you
Jordan.
very much, guys. Tessa man.
He hit some 100Ks in there, too.
Super Shocker, there he is, the super.
It's a thunder dump.
Everybody hits, it's a thunder dump. It's a dump in the thunder mug.
We call it the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. So thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, this song is so good.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's fan-freaking-tastic. All right.
What are we, 2.2 away? No, we're 1.2. 1.2 million. Can we make it?
I love the song.
Can we make it to 1.2? I think we could.
How close are we?
1.2.
Yeah, we're close, man. Close to 9 mil.
Great podcast, guys. Thank you very much, Death Star. Cooper, thank you very much.
R56.
Cooper, what time is it over in Australia?
He's in the future. That's
He's in the future.
That's why I love talking to Cooper.
He's coming at us from the
Talks to
future,
me
baby.
From the future.
Great job, guys. Thank you, Psychotic.
Beast.
How'd you
Viper.
enjoy your first?
It's Saturday
podcast?
where he's at.
Saturday, 4:20 p.m. Dude, that's such a cool time. Oh,
Did you do that on purpose? 420 is such a cool time.
Such a cool time. No, it's a cool time.
No,
I didn't do that on
421 's
purpose.
a cool time.
It's a cool time because, oh, Jordan Moore with the Embers. Thank you very much. The Embers rolling. Yes. No, because it's like mid-afternoon that he's watching the podcast. I would love to do the podcast at like 4 in the afternoon. Be perfect.
You know what's good? He's got
You know
a
how
little,
awake we'd be?
yeah,
I
man.
know.
He's got a little gaming news and knowledge, and now he's
Now
gonna
he can go
now
and
he's gonna
game?
go play some games.
Beast with some Embers. Thank you,
Oh,
guys.
Beast!
Oh,
Thank you.
Psychotics rolling from Virginia. The East Coast.
Virginia,
The
current setting of the Fallout 76 game.
The Virginias of the states. Ha!
Thunderstruck.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to throw on...
Reactor League, do we got any community plays for Saturdays? Not yet. We eventually will. Here's the thing. We're just so busy
Ohio.
at the moment. But we eventually will. Those are a lot of fun. Maybe for a new big drop. Jordan C with some more Embers, my man.
My man!
My
Oh.
man.
Jordan, Super Shock. PAX Australia, baby.
I'll go to it.
Dude.
How long is that flight?
Oh, it's like 27 hours. It's something insane.
Dude, that's a Switch
Oh,
flight.
Cooper will know. How long is the flight from Australia? Super Shocker with some Embers, yes!
14 hours from the Los Angeles.
That's a long flight.
My man.
Dude, I would love to go to Australia. That is a bucket list goal. Bucket list goal to bring the show to Australia. Oh, we could do that. Yeah,
That'd be
that would
awesome.
be cool.
That'd be so cool. I would go on a walkabout.
Okay, I'd go on a walkabout. A community walkabout! Oh, Ronan! Whoa! Ronan! That is huge! Look at it! Embers are dropping!
Literally.
Ronan! Thank
Whoa.
you so much!
Super
And
Shocker.
Super
And Super
Shocker
Shocker.
too! Oh my goodness! Wow!
Holy shnikes. Yeah. Damn. Wow. Oh my God.
I'm choking over here.
choking.
I'm choking on that.
Oh my
Ronan. Woo!
Watch him be like, I didn't mean to add that extra number. Holy cow!
But boy, Will Superstar,
Whoa,
guys.
yeah.
And
man.
Jordan up there too, all you guys. Oh my good. You did add a 0.
Oh, that's hilarious. Guys, what are we?
Wow.
We're 800 away. 800,000. Well done. Ooh, Oz said he'd happily be a guest on the Aussie podcast. We'd have a live audience, an Aussie live audience.
Yeah.
Although Australia's-
We'd ask. I would be down in the crowd asking questions. Let's turn to the audience. And like
Oh, yeah.
like Dr. Phil.
Dude, although Australia's huge, like people live time zones away.
I'd be like, who brought the Tim Tams?
Who brought the Tim Tams? Who brought them? Tim Tams for everybody. Vegemite for everybody.
I'm out. By the way, I had that. Did you guys eat the Vegemite? Because he gave us Vegemite. Holy cow! That blows your face off.
Oh, it cleans you right out. Cleans you right out.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah,
some
I've had
serious
Vegemite
stuff.
before.
That's some serious stuff.
It's no joke.
Is it the Del Taco of Australia?
No, Vegemite. is-
No. It's like
It's like think of mustard and then add 400%.
it's the 4X of mustard.
Yes.
It's the 4X of mustard.
Oh man, that sounds good.
Oh, guys, that was an amazing dump. An amazing. Do we have like a quick 1-minute song to end the dump on, like a Pharrell song? Do we have a goodbye song? You know what we should do?
Okay.
The Barney goodbye song. Remember that song? It's a good song.
I don't think
Give me
going
something
to.
good. Give me something
You
good.
always ask for something good.
McSpicy, you always give me something good.
You can do the toads.
But I don't know the times on the.
Oh, that's okay. We could call it.
Want something chill? I'll do something
chill.
chill.
Let's chill. Let's just relax on the way out. We do have the podcast, the
That's 6
producer
minutes.
credits we got to go through.
I'll fade this
We'll
out.
transition over to the producer credits.
Eruption is short. Eruption is a minute long, I think, right?
Holding Client, thank you very much for the follow. We got asked, are we going to E3? Reactor League, I think, asked. So we're going to have, we're definitely going to have XoneBros E3 representatives there. We are holding out. We've not yet said yes to E3. We're really trying to get into Microsoft. We're trying to.
We've not said yes. We've not said no.
We're trying.
what
We're
happened?
trying to really get into the Microsoft event. If we all get into the Microsoft event, we definitely will be there for that.
We're playing hard to get.
Oh, Alpha Builder. Alpha Builder, thank you. We're playing hard to get.
Yeah, thank you,
Alpha Builder, thank you
All
very
right,
much. Hey,
Alpha.
guys. Thank you. New consoles coming. It's basically official. The consoles are coming to E3. Revealed, announced. The Xbox is going to show.
Was that another rumor that was confirmed by a rumor?
That was another
that
double rumor confirmed. Double
source has not
confirmed rumor.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's definitely coming. So that's why we're trying to get into the Microsoft concept.
Concert?
Microsoft concert.
I hear it's a concert this year. It used to
Well,
be.
they're the
Yeah.
only concert in town
Now, if we do go, we're definitely planning a big meetup. Last time we went, we kind of did the meetup last minute, but we will definitely plan way ahead of time
We'll try.
for a meetup. So,
Last time I sat in a hotel for 4 hours.
oh yeah, during
Not even in my
during
room.
the Microsoft conference, because Spicy and I were there.
Because we got, yeah.
And Jordan
I
was
won
out,
the
and
lottery.
our hotel room wasn't ready, so Jordan was sitting out in the lobby.
Holding everybody's stuff.
Oh man,
That was good, though. I won the lottery, and you got in
we got
as
a
the
mixer
partner.
Yeah.
That was really good.
So, but we're gonna try to get there. So, guys,
I'm going to slow out this music.
thank you
'cause we're
very
gonna
much
go to
for
the
joining
credits,
us. This
right?
has been a blast. You guys are amazing. We love you guys. We love this community is amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed the show as much as we did.
I enjoyed it.
As much as we did.
Did you just
I
touch my
enjoyed it.
butt?
He enjoys it that
I don't.
much.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Isn't there a movie where he's like, "Did
Maybe
you
I-
just touch my butt?" What is that movie?
Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker,
Did you just
Rush
touch my
Hour.
butt?
Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, when he was playing craps.
Do it again. Wait,
No,
that's
there's
not
a-
that.
No, there's another one. Did you just touch? Oh, Night at the Roxbury. Night at the Roxbury. Boom, nailed it. The club owner.
Okay.
Finding Nemo. That's what I was. He touched the butt.
Guys, hey, new producer
It's a good
credits.
movie.
If you want a new one, message Spicy. They're coming this next week.
Yeah.
And to you who are producers that are brand new, stay tuned because your producer credit, it's on its way. Thank you very much, guys. We leave you with our producer credits. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you next time. #producer life, baby. Peace.
Thanks, everybody.
Out.